It just works.
Yo, yo, yo. What's happening? You're right, Ola. Happy Big Thursday, everyone. Happy Big Thursday. How are we doing? How are we doing? I just bumped the mic there. Sorry. We've got 4 minutes. 4 minutes until it starts, right? 4 minutes, and then the show starts.
Fully erect.
Hey, Cody. What's up? How are you doing? Let's get the shout-outs loaded up, I guess. Now, yesterday, I'm really sorry about yesterday, okay? My internet was out yesterday. It was out, like, all day. When I tweeted, saying that it was back online, it'd been back online for a little while, but it, like, kept cutting out every half hour. And then, I got a text this morning off of my provider at, like, 9 o'clock in the morning. And they were like, oh, we fixed it. And it's all good now. So touch wood, no issues today. Team POS.
Have you been dancing?
I've danced around in my living room, but
Classic Colleen clip here. Classic.
I like dancing around in my
I hope I've got the correct channel.
sometimes less.
I've got a habit, right, of picking the wrong video when it comes to these reaction videos and not noticing until it's like a minute in and we miss like the first minute. But hey Colleen, thanks for coming along. How are you today? Happy Big Thursday. I'm not used to saying that on stream. I was gutted about yesterday though. I hate missing streams. I really do. But it was out my hands. I couldn't do anything about it. And I know a lot of you don't follow me on Twitter either. So I did tweet up there to say what the updates were, but I think I'm gonna need to find more like somewhere else to post updates on social media, just so I can get messages like that out to all of you or as many of you as possible. But I hate missing streams. I really do. And it was with Dark Souls 3 as well. I'm hoping to wrap that up really, really soon. Not because I'm not enjoying it. I love that game. But I'm really excited to move on to something else because I think I've got something in the pipelines, right? In my old noggin. And I think it's going to be pretty cool. So, but then again, I've got like about 4 games that I'm thinking about doing after Dark Souls. So, we'll see. It might need a little bit of testing. But keep your eyes peeled. Stay tuned for what's coming up next. I will make it up to you, though. I don't know how just yet. Maybe we'll do an extra long Dark Souls stream next week. That's an idea, right? If you got any ideas about it, just let me know. DM me on either here or on Twitter, and let me know. Maybe we'll do an extra long stream on Wednesday next week. Developer Direct. What they did last. Oh, the sound's gonna come on any time now because I've got it up. It says Premiere will begin shortly. I think I've got the right video on. I just need to enlarge it and then hop over, so it's full screen. But the one the one they did last year was super good. Oh, I forgot to bloody silence my phone. Pardon me. It was really good last year. It was really, really good. And on top of that as well, they shadow dropped Hi-Fi Rush after the show. So hopefully they'll shadow drop something here today. But I'm excited. I don't know why. I say I'm excited. There's not really anything that I'm interested in unless it's something super secret that they haven't announced yet. Maybe Avowed. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that game yet. But they're definitely going to show more of that. That's confirmed. I know some of you out there are Senua's Sacrifice Hellblade fans. There's going to be stuff for number 2. What else is going to be there? I knew what was going to be there. I keep forgetting a whole bunch of them. Indiana Jones, we'll see, right? That's Machine Games, directed by God Howard himself. Hold on. Here we go.
It just works.
There he is. Oh, it's starting. All right, we got the YouTube. Jesus. I thought I muted my TV. Dang it. I've got the chat up on screen today as well, so you'll be able to see what you guys are saying as well. Dang it. Right. I'm pretty sure this is the MCA. So I'm gonna mute in a minute, which is ridiculous. It's the YouTube startup music, right? When you have the like 30-second countdown. I'm pretty sure it's the MCA because I got struck for it before. Right. That's full screen now. We'll hop over in a second. Sue Ellen! Traditions! Yes, traditions. New fan of traditions here. We are a fan. How are you, Sue Ellen? Happy Big Thursday? I have to think about that one. Alright, I'll unmute in a second. You guys are going to have to let me know if everything sounds and looks fine as well, okay? If you let me know if there's any problems, I'll sort them out then as well. Why are you green? Because it's Xbox today. Because it's Xbox today. Is the chat in the way? Is the chat okay by there? Should I make it a bit smaller? Oh, I need to unmute as well, right? Here we go. I'm wearing green for Xbox. I'm repping, right? Repping Xbox. Let me make the chat a little bit smaller because it's taking up a bit too much of the screen, isn't it? Let me adjust this. I should have just left the settings how they were from last time. Because they were exactly the same. But I don't know. It'll look better this way. But I was wrong. There we go. I'm not always red either. I just don't... Well, actually, I do. I am quite often red. I own a lot of red hoodies, so... I like a good old red hoodie. I have a lucky red hoodie that I don't wear on stream anymore. Because it's really, really small now from where it's shrunk. And it's like not red. It's kind of like pink. So that's my lucky hoodie. How is everyone anyway? Happy Big Thursday. Happy Big Thursday. Let me know if I need to adjust anything as well, chat, okay? If I need to... if anything's too loud, too quiet, etc. I might turn my speakers down a tad as well. The music then wasn't too loud, is it? Because I can adjust that. Should I put it down a bit? Ooh. Ooh. I just saw power armor.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment.
Ooh, Obsidian.
I'm so proud to share with you our upcoming fantasy
Avowed.
action RPG, Avowed. Avowed is an adventure
Hold
into
on,
the
can I
heart
put-
of the living
Can I put
lands.
subs on?
A frontier at the edge of the known world, where you must put a stop to a mysterious spiritual plague and discover a secret at the heart of the living lands.
How do I put the subs on?
At Obsidian, we love creating worlds with deep themes, dynamic gameplay,
Change.
and thoughtful reactivity.
Subs.
And Avowed is no different.
Where's English?
We set out to blend the believable and fantastical to give players a world and experience
go.
like no other. It's colorful,
Now we can read
it's
as well.
vibrant, it's strange. It's one of the most incredible settings in the world of Aora. There's going to be a lot of great secrets to discover, one of which
I
has
hope
a
this
really
game's good,
personal
but everything
connection
they've
to you as the
shown
player
so far is a
character,
bit like,
and you're going to have a
meh.
great time getting to know those secrets and leaving your mark on the world. And when it comes to encounters, our combat brings the best of the moment-to-moment fun that comes with action-oriented gameplay and the depth and breadth of choice that you get with an
Is that
RPG.
ones? You got ones. Dual ones.
Here to talk more about Avowed's combat is Gabriel Paramo, gameplay director.
Here at Obsidian, our team's overarching goal is to empower you with choice. So we developed a flexible combat system that allows you to quickly swap from spellcasting and sharpshooting to melee combat. We want to give you the freedom to mix and match your loadout to fit the way you want to play from moment to moment, uninterrupted. For all battles, you can combine a variety of weapons, attacks, and abilities for tactical advantages against a wide range of enemy types. It's not just hacking and slashing. You're making real-time decisions about when to use your abilities, powerful melee attacks, blocks, parries, and special attacks. If you choose to approach combat with a one-handed wand, it feels quick and snappy when dealing damage to enemies at mid-range. Using the Tanglefoot ability, you can stop enemies in their tracks, giving you the opportunity to focus on weaker or tougher combatants in an intentional and controlled manner. It's important to pay attention to the types of enemies you're dealing with. Some units are extremely
I
defensive,
don't know how I feel about this
some
game.
are brutally difficult, and others you must make sure you prioritize, or their healing capabilities will put you in a tough spot. To help with the different encounters you will face, we provide customizable loadouts that can be quickly switched during combat.
It's clearly going to be
That
on
means
Game
you can
Pass
play
though, right?
however
So
you
we'll
want.
give it a try.
Equip a
We'll
sword
give
and
it a
shield,
try. We got
and
to.
charge
It's
into battle.
Obsidian. Obsidian are cool.
Dual-wield pistols and control the encounter mid-range. Or even dual-wield wands to feel like a gunslinging mage. You could use your enchanted wand to freeze enemies, and then use your offhand weapon's power attack to shatter them.
Okay.
We've worked hard
Pretty
to
cool.
keep you constantly engaged as battles unfold by creating a balance between pressure and manageability during combat.
Players will have ample choices for how to build and progress their envoy in the world of the Living Lands as they get to know the game and the story and explore the many diverse regions. Some quests in Avowed will have you make difficult decisions with profound consequences, like this side quest you may encounter in Shatterscarp, the third region you'll explore on your journey through the Living Lands. As you're exploring, you come across the bodies of these fallen soldiers, and as you explore the remains of the battle, it's up to you to determine who, if anyone, is at fault.
Just the 4 of us. Manu, Kiri, Naoki.
Maybe we'll see some dialogue choices.
Trying to keep Thirdborn safe.
Hopefully.
In other words, you're a gang of vigilantes. Not that I'm one to judge.
Here. Take my badge. Take everyone's.
Take my badge and my gun.
Families deserve to know we fought and died for them.
Making the right choice isn't always what it seems. We embrace moral nuance and gray areas, trusting players to make tough decisions in complicated situations.
My squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were ambushed by those miserable Zorips. I was so surprised, and it was so dark. I just got separated from everyone else. Look, I can't face those monsters
It's really warm.
but I have to know if anyone else made it.
Because this
Of course
hoodie,
he did.
for some reason, is really
Sergeant Asui
warm.
never has a thought he won't
It's
say
like
out loud.
0 degrees
what did he
Celsius
tell you?
right now, allegedly.
That Captain Ruiki was sick? That I was paranoid? That I was a dumb baby?
Dumb
I heard it
baby.
all often and loudly. Wait, if you found Sergeant Asui,
You a dumb baby.
why is he not here with you? What happened?
At the end of the quest, you have a choice.
They're gonna- I
When you
don't know how
confront Private
long
Naoki,
they
if you
have,
believe the story he's told you,
per
you can
game,
hand over the
per
badges
developer.
and let him go back home.
I'm assuming
right.
they're gonna be given a
Real
hefty
battle
chunk
isn't
of
something you
time.
could prepare for, is it?
I don't know how long this goes
It's
on
not
for,
my
actually.
fault. No, they should have never have camped in the cave. I'll take the badges.
These
I'll
guys
go
aren't
ahead and
human,
third
right?
But if you confront him, if you believe that he fled the site of the battle as an act of cowardice, then he might challenge you to a fight to reclaim his honor. Either way, when you return to town, you'll see the consequences of your actions and the choices you made during this quest. Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the world we build. Art
I have
director
no
Matt
idea
Hansen
what's
and the
going
team
on.
have worked to create a unique, colorful, and dynamic visual style.
From the outset, we knew that
It's,
we wanted a Avowed setting to
Obsidian,
feel rich,
the guys who made
weird,
Fallout
and
New Vegas.
wonderful.
It's their new
We found
game that's coming out,
inspiration
basically.
in a wide swath
I
of
hear it's set in
real-world
the
cultures,
Pillars of
helping us
Eternity
create a
universe.
unique
I never
RPG
played those
experience.
games, but
By
I hear that's where it's
contrasting the
set.
vibrant with the dull, or verdant spaces with sickly ones.
Kinda
we
looks
can better
like
deliver complex
The Elder
emotional
Scrolls, but
experiences
Oblivion,
for our
you know?
players. The Living Lands is a continent of untamed valleys with widely varied biomes, from luxuriant forests to volcanic wastes. And each of those regions itself is a conflux of storied landscapes.
I'll give it a
All of the
go.
regions
I'll give it a
have
go.
lot of special
It's gonna
things
be on Game
associated
Pass,
with
so
them,
I'll give it a
but
try.
I have a deep
Look at
place
this
in
guy's
my heart for
mustache.
Shatterscarp. As you're wandering the wastes of Shatterscarp, you might notice off in the distance a vibrant jewel of
Because
color.
of the shrooms and volcanic
By
like Morrowind
transitioning
then.
from
Yeah.
destitute, muted tones
Yeah.
of a wasteland of sand and marching in towards a beautiful oasis, there's the opportunity there for life, for
It looks like
adventure,
every
and even a little danger.
it looks like they've got little biomes. So I don't think this is
hope you've enjoyed
completely
this look
open
at
world.
Avowed.
They'll have like
We're
open
thrilled to share more about
sections.
the game in
So
the
I think they're
coming
like
months,
showing off all
and
the
we can't
sections at
wait
the
for
moment.
you to explore the
To be
Living
fair, they
Lands
look quite
when
nice
Avowed
as well and
launches
very
this fall.
varied, which I'm a fan of. Whoa, I look like a Deathclaw with an axe, but frozen. I mean, it looks alright, right? It looks kind of okay. Oh, let me move this chat box again. Get your John Bovey emotes ready as well, just in case there's any licensed music. Was that it? That was it for Avowed. Here we go, Hellblade. Wow, that was really short. That was like, what, 10 minutes?
Hi, I'm Don Matthews, studio
Hi,
head
Don
here
Matthews.
at Ninja Theory in Cambridge, UK.
UK,
We're now in the final
woo!
months of development on Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and the team is working hard to bring you
Ash
an
is a big
unforgettable
fan
journey
of the first
into
one,
Senua's
right?
unique
The first
world
one of
and
these.
her battle for survival, where we have
No,
once
Ash,
again
really
combined
likes
high
that game.
fidelity and immersive presentation.
I've
with
never
a
played it,
shorter,
though.
narrative-led experience that
Woo,
focuses on
UK,
the
that's
things
right.
that we really care about, and that we hope you care about too.
I hear the first part is good. Right? I hear the first part's really good.
Quest. She wants to stop
There
the
she is.
Vikings who raided her village right at their source
There's
in
Senua.
Iceland. But not just her quest has changed. Senua herself has grown since the first Hellblade. She's made peace with her past and is no longer in such fear of her visions and voices. While the Furies are still her constant companions, she encounters new people along the way, some of which will value her unique perspective, and others who will reject it.
Do you reckon this will get a release date, finally?
This settlement became my tribe.
In the game, Senua arrives in 10th century Iceland on the trail of the Vikings who have been enslaving her people. In the story, we're trying to be as faithful to history as we can up to a point.
I thought this was totally fictional.
Establishing a solid framework and then building more surreal elements on top. Senua will face up to giants who have plunged the land into chaos, and which in turn has seen the rise of the Droiga, a violent threat that has swept through the settlements that she'll discover. Senua will make new enemies.
How do you say that word?
and
I've
also
always
new
said a
allies
droga.
who will come to see
Maybe I'm
her
wrong.
unique
Maybe I'm
perspective
wrong.
as a beacon of hope. And she'll discover along with us how this viewpoint can have its advantages.
Senua is a Celtic warrior who experiences psychosis,
Yay.
seeing things that other people don't, hearing voices, and having unique beliefs about the world around her. To bring Senua's perspective of the world to life in a truthful way, we have once again worked closely with Professor Paul Fletcher at the University of Cambridge, as well as people with lived experience of psychosis.
What does that
Bro!
Hey, Drifting, what's up, dude? How are
Players
you,
will
buddy?
find themselves traversing beautiful and hostile
Happy Big
environments,
Thursday. Hope
seeking
you're doing
answers
good.
from
Thanks for coming
patterns
along.
and signs that Senua sees in her own unique way, and battling through encounters with enemies that will push Senua to her limits.
Oh, good, mate. Sue Ellen, be nice.
On Saga, we've taken everything to the next level. With a new motion capture space, a bigger stage team, a stunt crew, and a new cast.
We spent a lot of time planning the motion capture shoots, thinking of what events would be good to bring into this fight. Like, how can we
is
make
everyone?
this fight feel
Hope
different
everyone's
from the
doing good.
previous fight? We have all new combat for the sequel.
Dang, it looks pretty
One of our
though,
key
right?
goals was the ability to actually tell a story throughout it. It does feel very different from the first game, but it's
Remorseful
very
Red, what's up,
brutal
buddy?
and very
Happy
invested
Big
in.
Thursday, everyone.
Senua isn't a superhero. She's fighting for survival, and we want the player to feel her struggle
Dang, look at the
in every
graphics.
step of her journey. We want the player to always feel like they just scraped through, just survived it.
Mel knows Senua better than anyone, better than I do. Her instincts are amazing.
Your
and
tank died.
She really doesn't need much help from me.
What tank?
On stage, our main focus is storytelling. So I get to watch the actors and see all the beautiful expressions on their faces. And then I have to wait a
Tank?
little while, and then I get to see that all again in-game.
Drifting, saw a stream yesterday with the CEO of Twitch. Been meaning to send the
Every
screenshot to
discipline in the
Mara and
studio
say,
is
just
unified in achieving
so
a
you
deep
know,
level of immersion
this is what
to
your
help
CEO
Senua
looks
believe
like.
and pull you into Senua's story.
I have no idea what they look like, to be honest.
We were lucky enough to do a few reference
No
gathering
idea.
trips in Iceland. You have to be there. The sense
Dang,
of
look at
scale,
that.
everything is incredible. And you
That's-
see a
that's
scene
pretty.
or you see a small section of
I
the
know
game
that
and
was
you're
real,
like,
real life,
yeah,
by the way.
that
That was
works, that's
IRL
amazing.
Iceland.
Senua experiences reality differently.
Drifting, he
And
looks
part of
like
this manifesting
a hippie
voices
from the
she hears.
60s, Mecca. I was surprised. Hey,
These
ain't
voices
nothing
come
wrong
to
with
life
looking like a
through
hippie.
binaural audio, which provides a good
A
representation
hippie looks
of this type of
great
auditory
in my book.
hallucinations. As we focus in immersion, binaural audio is perfect for this because through headphones, you surround yourself in a three-dimensional space. In the first game,
Oh yeah,
we
that's
only
right.
apply
The
to
first game is
voices
better to
that
play with
Senua listens in
headphones,
her
right?
head. In this game, through spatial audio technology and some extra little things within the game, there is music that is binaural.
Can I get rid of that?
Every
There we
single
go, that's
sound
better.
has the potential to be binaural. So
Indeed, sir. Just
everything
saying.
is
Not the look I was expecting
specialized
from the
around you,
CEO
and
of
it's a
Twitch. I
very
get it.
beautiful
I get
experience.
what you meant. What you meant. I'm only playing. I'm only playing.
Music is a strange language.
Should we
in the
play the
sense that
first
it
one?
speaks to our
Should we do
emotions
that? I hear it's
fast
good.
and deep. It's not only about quality, it's about personality.
I know
So when you listen
unabashedly
to
Ash is a
Hellblade,
big fan.
You know it's Hellblade.
I watched someone play some of it as well.
the music we are
No.
working with
I
Hyrule,
wasn't watching
which
it.
for me is a personal
Cumin told me he
privilege
played it and he said it was
because
pretty
I really
cool.
admire them.
Tell
You
him to
feel
get his
their
shit
craft,
together.
Their depth, their meaning in the music. It really connects.
I don't
with the
understand.
game
What you
and
mean your
elevate it
tank
to
died?
Something really special.
Oh, are you
We are
playing
also working
something?
with a heavy
You
metal
playing
singer,
Overwatch?
throat singers,
Is that what's
and
going
our
on?
very own purists. They sing so beautiful, and we add that binaural touch of music. So this all creates a very immersive and a very special and unique experience.
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is to craft life-changing art with game-changing tech. And that's our aim in Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, is to not only see where Senua goes next, but to deliver something really meaningful for our players.
My hope is
Yes,
that
I'm
they
reading
will really
now,
connect
but
to
all
Senua as
are
a character,
daft
and
except
even if
you.
they can't really relate to what she's going through, maybe they know someone
playing
that
to,
relates
Alan?
to that character, and they can then understand that person better.
Well, I don't want to sound cheesy, but in a way I'm Senua, right? She exists and doesn't. It exists through all of her
Oh,
work,
World of
through every
Warcraft.
ninja. So we
Cool.
all are Senua.
Good luck with
and
that.
We
If
are
all your team
creating
are
this
daft.
character that grows and grows and grows and grows and keep growing and keep changing. So that
The
makes it real.
Statue Valley.
I'm so proud of the love, care, and passion our team here at Ninja Theory are putting into
I
Senua's
thought
Saga
I
Hellblade
got the
2.
wrong impression of
Our
Stardew
hope
Valley
is to
then.
not only create a game that is great to play, but to craft an experience that leaves you thinking and
Do you think
feeling.
there's
From our combat gameplay through to
I
our
think there
action
is.
set
I think there's
pieces,
like a
from our cinematic
ESO
scenes to our
stream
puzzle solving.
straight
Everything
after
is
this,
crafted
all
in service of Senua's
dedicated
journey,
to
a journey
ESO.
that you can embark on May 21st.
May 21st. Finally got. Do you know this game got announced with the Series X? Now it gets a release date. Raids Bloodshed Death Stardew patch. 1.145. What's next? Indie? Oh, Stinger. It's the secret one. What's this? That tower game, right? Square? Oh! Final Fantasy. It's coming to Xbox, right? What's that one? The online one. 14.
Greetings, Xbox players. My name
Greetings.
is Masaru Oyamada, producer for the Mana series here at Square Enix.
Oh!
聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの情報を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにいち早くお伝えできる機会をいただけて大
Visions
変光栄で
Mana.
す。コンソールゲームとしては約17年ぶりとなる聖剣伝説シリーズの完全新作。聖剣伝説シリーズは
Can you imagine some asshole writes me and burns down my strawberry patch? Nothing screams more violence than a fresh harvested pumpkin.
個性豊かなキャラクターたち、心に響く楽曲の数々、武器の特性を生かして戦うアクション RPG として
What's this?
これまでに17作発
All
売さ
the
れ
mana games.
長らく愛されてきました。
What's that noise? Oh, I remember.
本作は
My,
30年以上の歴史あるシリーズの最新作と
My
なるため
Xbox is on.
これまで培われてきた聖剣伝説としての世界をしっかり感じられるものを
Cool.
目指して
Is this
鋭意
like
制作中です。
a collection?
フィールドでは 自然や精霊とのつながりを感じられる色彩豊かな聖剣伝説の世界を体験してもらえると思います。シリーズおなじみのモンスターたちも本作に登場しています。
Or is it a brand new game?
今回
Pardon me.
これらのおなじみのモンスターたちを作り出した聖剣伝説の生みの親である石井光一さんとともに聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの内容を紹介していきたいと思います。
Hello, I am Koichi Ishii from Gretz. I am so happy to introduce the newest game in the Mana series to Xbox players. 初期の頃からシリーズ作品に登場しているモンスター
This
たちは
Japanese
私
looking
が考案したものです。
too happy to work for an art film. They are ruthless over there. They just got a different ethic over there, right? When it comes to work. Look at Ichiro Oda, a guy who does the One Piece manga. He stays at home once a week. The rest of the week he sleeps in his studio. And he even said, like, if I don't want to spend time with my family because I'm afraid that I'd enjoy it too much and I wouldn't finish One Piece. They're just built different over there. You are a good worker when you are dead. Yeah, Japanese is just built different.
表現できているので、バトル中はモンスターたちの表情にも注目してください。
これまで聖剣伝説シリーズには空を旅する海を渡る手助けをしてくれる頼もしい仲間たちがいましたが、今作には広大なフィールド探検に欠かせない新たな仲間が登場します。陸上を猛スピードで駆け回ってくれるピックル。ピックルも石井さんが新たに考案してくださっています。
It looks like a brand new game, right? Visions of
新
Mana.
たな仲間を考えるにあたっては、今作のマスコットキ
Kind
ャラ
of
ク
hope
ター
they
にな
do
る
a
くらい
collection as
可
well,
愛
though.
い
That'd be
動
pretty
物に
cool.
したいという漠然とした思いがありました。
Sue Allen, I've learned some Japanese when I was young to fulfill my weeb life. That being said, I can't understand shit. I've picked up like a tiny little bit here and there just by watching things in subtitles. Not much though. Like nothing I could string, like I could use in a useful scenario.
ゲームの中での見え方も考えながら調整を重ねていき、ピックルは誕生しました。
もう一つの挑戦は楽曲面です。過去さまざまなコンポーザーが携わられた楽曲の雰囲気が感じられつつも最新作として素晴らしい新たな楽曲が生まれました。 BGM でもしっかり聖剣伝説シリーズらしさを感じてもらえると思います。過去シリーズの楽曲を手掛けたクリエイターたちが全100曲という大ボリュームの制作に挑んでくれました。
This must be their only surprise. There wasn't like mentioned in the banner.
探索中の BGM がバトルに入った瞬間、アレンジが切り替わる様を実際に聞いてみましょう。
This game looks cool. What is this, like an Xbox exclusive or what?
今作はアクション RPG 聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています。
Reminds me of the old Monster Hunter. I can see it. I can see it.
魔法での攻撃も可能になっています。そして本作ならではの特徴として、
Reminds me of Trials of
聖剣
Mana,
伝説シリーズではおなじみの精霊たちがいますが、
which is
その力を宿した武器を使うとバトルを手助けしてくれるようになります。精霊によっては様々な特性の違いがありますので、
Yep, Trials of Mana
聖剣
too.
伝説の世界らしい不思議な力で爽快なバトルを楽しん
Why
でい
did
た
they
だけます。
put up all the other titles beforehand? Is this going to be a new game plus? They'll release a collection as well. Hang on, do they already have a collection out, or?
チームのみんなが
I must plan my funeral soon. What are you on about?
発売日
Oh,
を
ah,
楽
we
しみに
old.
待っていただきたい。私自
I
身も
forgot I
プレイす
didn't
るのを
read
楽
the
しみにしています
the top part. I was like, what's going on? What's
聖
going
剣
on?
伝説シリーズとして
What are you on
初め
about?
て Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにお届けする本作聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナー
First
は
time
今後
the
も様々な
Mana
情報をお
series
届け
is
してい
released
きます
on
ので
Xbox.
ぜひご期待ください。この夏この忘れられない冒険を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんに楽しんでいただける日が今から待ちきれません。
Cool. Summer. No precise release date. That's cool though. Wonder if it goes straight into Game Pass. That can't be the only stinger, right? They're not getting a lot of time. Saying that, it's been about 25 minutes already. What's this? I don't recognize this. Who are Oxide?
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Oxide Games. We founded the studio in 2013 with our decades of personal experience building some of the most beloved strategy games of all time,
Oh.
like Civilization V. We came together to create something
okay.
new and innovative in a genre we all love.
Funerals would be easy. Bore my friends and
Our
family
History
to
Untold
death.
is the game
25
we
minutes
dreamt of
with the
making.
traditional bullshit. Then
Aura is
suddenly,
an
out of
homage
nowhere,
to historical
Norwegian
gamers,
black metal.
strategy gamers, 4X
put me in the
gamers.
bin.
It features all the
Don't
depth
worry
and
about a
gameplay
funeral.
fans
Just throw
of
me
this
in the
genre
bin
love, where you'll explore
when I
the
die.
world, expand your nation, govern your people, and engage with your rivals on the international stage.
Or
but it
just
isn't just
some
more
like
of the same.
really heavy
With Aura,
bricks.
we wanted to challenge some of the
Sack.
preconceived notions about the genre. Push
Put
it
me in a
forward
sack
in
with
modern,
some really heavy
empowering,
bricks and
and
just,
truly
like,
compelling and approachable way.
Throw me in.
For
the
example,
sea.
we have over 100 instruments on display in the office.
Job done.
Which are
Job's a
all
good one,
things
right?
that we purchased in order to add to the soundtrack and expand the game and make it really good. Hi, Dan. That's Dan. We started in his basement. It's been an amazing
I wish I
process
was
to
good
see
at
from
strategy
concept to
games because they
completion.
always interest
We
me.
started small, building a
But I'm
robust
terrible
game
at them.
engine, questioning our design assumptions, and prototyping out features, rediscovering what made us fall in love with strategy games in the first place.
The end result is Aura, the historical grand strategy game that presents a living world.
What's it called?
Where you
Aura.
can rule how you want to rule. And
What
chart
game
your
was
own
this?
path to becoming the
It's
most prestigious nation on the planet.
kind of like Civ.
For Aura,
but it's called Aura apparently.
Exploration and give players the power
It's
to
kind of like a
experiment
Civ
and make
game.
meaningful strategic
Civilization.
choices while still having agency over their playstyle.
We also wanted to explore more in different parts of history and give
Looks
players
cool.
from around the world the chance to see
It
the
do
game
look cool.
reflect their unique perspective.
It do
and
look
not
cool.
just
It's
ours.
outside my wheelhouse though,
And
unfortunately.
finally, we knew that for players to
I'm
feel
no
the
good at
impact of their decisions,
no good at this type
they
of
would need
game.
to see their choices reflected in the game world itself, not just through numbers on a menu. One of the first differences you'll see when you dive into Aura is what we call the living world.
What's it? What are they
It's a
calling it?
procedurally
Aura.
generated alternate Earth, bursting with life. An intuitive, authentic,
Oh, look
and
at the
immersive
elephants.
space, a blank canvas for players to paint the society of their dreams.
The living world isn't just a map. It reflects the choices players make over the course of the game. They can see everything from the settling of the wilderness to cultural influence on architecture over time to the thousands of citizens living their lives and reacting to the changes. We want players to feel like they're truly occupying the world,
Does
leading
it,
their
like-
people as they thrive and grow.
Does like technology
Core to
and
the
stuff
vision of
change
Aura
as it
is
goes
our
on then?
philosophy of
Like
rule
you go
how
through
want
like
to rule. And no feature better exemplifies this than the prestige system.
To win a
like
game of
I don't
Aura,
know, like
players will
time
compete
goes
with their
on and your
rivals to build the most
civilizations
influential,
progress.
impressive, and important nation the world has ever known. This is measured by prestige, the player's score that proves their worth as a leader.
The prestige system gives players the chance to decide what kind of leader they want to be. Do they want to pursue great works of arts
It's
and
kind of
culture?
like
Military might,
a mixture. Oh,
scientific advancement.
it's
The
kind of like a
choice is
mixture
theirs.
of Civ
In Aura,
and
there are
Age
no
of Empires,
set victory
right?
conditions.
Is that what it's
Players
called?
get to decide what is most important to them
that's what
and
it's called.
focus and prioritize on those goals while still being able to win the game.
Personally, when I play Aura, I like to build
Aura.
triumphs. Triumphs are
Aura,
our
Aura.
collection of incredible monuments and architectural achievements from throughout human history. Like the
A-R-A.
Great Pyramid of Giza.
But they're not
hard to build,
pronouncing it like
but
that.
worth it.
They're calling
Giving
it Aura.
huge prestige bonuses and game-changing abilities to the nation that constructs them.
I don't know.
Another aspect of Aura that I'm personally excited about is our
Weird
crafting
name.
system.
The crafting system offers a unique challenge to the player that they generally won't see often in the 4X genre. Succeeding at balancing, gathering the right things, turning them into the tools
Maybe
that
it's
you
an
need, and then
abbreviation.
finally getting to the outcome or
Like
reward of
age,
something like an important improvement
something,
or
something.
triumph. Just changes the challenge that exists in
I love
compared to
crafting in
other
games.
4X games.
Lovecraft?
Crafting plays out in Aura at a national scale, with players honing and combining the natural
Is this
resources they
in your
harvest
wheelhouse
into
then,
all manner
drifting?
of goods and components.
This type of
Those are
game.
the foundation for everything, from international trade to improving their cities and citizens' lives, and even
Oh, I thought it
manufacturing the
froze then
weapons
for a sec.
necessary to draft military units.
I
The
panicked.
crafting system in Aura encourages thoughtful, advanced planning. It rewards players who can see the strategic outcome of all their collective decisions, and not just the individual ones.
I'm proud of the work that's gone into our simultaneous turn system. Many strategy games have players alternate taking turns and reacting to their opponent's moves. In Aura, all players' actions are resolved at the same
Wait,
time.
multiplayer?
This rewards players'
Multiplayer
ability to
confirmed.
navigate uncertainty, to predict and strategically
Not sure,
plan
Mecha.
for a
I have
variety of scenarios in the
leaned
moment.
heavily
This
towards
system
turn-based
makes
strategy
Aura
last
just
10
feel
plus years.
more real.
But I could
In a typical
definitely
strategy
give it a
game,
try.
Once your turn is finished, you have to wait for a long time.
I'd imagine it's going to be on. I imagine everything on here is going to that they're showing today is going to be on Game Pass. Speaking of Game Pass, have you ever heard of a game called
It's
Pal
not
World?
easy sifting through
That's coming
all
out
of
tomorrow,
history
and that's
and
going
picking
straight
what
onto
to
Game
include.
Pass.
For Aura, we wanted to offer a fresh perspective, so we looked at cultures and societies throughout the millennia.
You know
the broadest lens
Vampires of
possible.
Sorn?
Where this
I
approach
don't,
really
sorry,
shines
no.
is in our leaders. Leaders
Don't.
are so often seen as military personnel or prominent
Only
government figures.
RTS
But
I
leaders
played
come in so many
extensively
different
is
forms.
StarCraft 1 and
They're
2.
thought leaders, scientific and cultural prodigies, and many more.
Each leader in Aura has a number of special abilities determined by their personality traits, as well as a powerful and unique leader trait informed by their contributions
What's
to world
Vampires of?
With a
Is that
diverse
Vampires
global
of
roster,
Dawn?
We know players will
Is that
find
what,
leaders that they will want to play.
you're
And even
saying?
a few that may surprise
I haven't heard
them
of
with
it,
how
Sue
fun
Ellen,
it is
sorry.
when those leaders are handed the reins of power.
For us at Oxide, player feedback
Dang,
is the
look at that.
only way to really understand what you're making. It gives us that priceless perspective from the people we're making Aura for, you.
Building the game alongside real players has given us that critical player feedback. In the end, we believe this makes for a deeper connection
Huh?
between the players and the game.
You
One of my
said
favorite
Vampires
examples is when we
of
first introduced the concept of dangerous
Dawn
wildlife to the game.
or Darwin.
It turns out, in our first
I
iteration,
don't
it was
know
maybe
what
a
you're
little
saying,
bit too
Sue Ellen.
aggressive
I'm
or
so
disruptive.
confused right now.
We knew we should probably make a change when one of our insiders made a
It's
forum
not hard to
post
do,
that was
man,
just,
but you've confused the hell out of me.
Cougars,
I hate cougars!
Cougars?
These feline demons
Dang,
were.
now they've got my attention. They're talking about
I'm happy to
cougars.
report, based on more recent feedback, that I think we
Oh,
ended up in a good place with the overall threat level of mountain lions to a player's
my
safety.
mistake.
It's been years.
I
of
was
hard
thinking
work
of
to
a
bring you
different type
strategy
of cougar.
experience like no other.
Okay.
And we're so excited that we can finally see the finish line. We can't wait for players to get their hands on the game later this year.
But the launch of Aura is only the beginning. We are going to maintain our insider program after the release date and continue to listen to players and support the game into the future.
On behalf of everyone at Oxide Games, thank you for joining us today. We can't wait for you to play Aura and to create your own
So
history.
we've got about, I don't know, about 20 minutes left, 20-ish minutes left, and only indie. So do you think all the rest of the presentation is going to be Indiana Jones? I'm not saying it's been bad so far, right? But it's not really been much for me, if that makes sense, personally. Lizard, what's up? Oh, what kind of cougar were you thinking of, Mac?
Hej och välkommen till Uppsala, Sverige. Här hos Machine Games.
Never mind.
We
Never
are
mind.
really excited to finally be able
You
to
know
share
perfectly
our
well,
work with
Lizard, I'm
Indiana
sure.
Jones.
How are you, Lizard? I'll line
Since
up
the
a
first
shout
film
out for
came
you.
out, Indiana Jones has always
Let's
represented the
I'll
ultimate
hold fire a
adventure.
second though, where
Even
I'll
today,
lock
it's
and
one of
load
the
that,
most
ready to pull the
iconic
trigger.
franchises in pop culture. In this
What do you
game,
think it's going to be?
you aren't
Third person
just
or first
playing
person?
as Indy, you are
Could go either
Indiana
way,
Jones.
right?
You will see through his eyes and experience a journey that we hope lives
You're well.
up to
That's
the
good to
proud
hear.
legacy
Glad to hear it.
of Indiana
Glad to hear it,
Jones.
Lizard. Glad you're doing
When
well.
Todd
Happy
Howard
Big
first
Thursday,
told us
everyone.
about his vision for the game,
I have to think
we
about that
knew
every time.
we would be a very good fit to help bring it to life.
My brain's not used to
I've
saying
wanted to
Happy
make an
Big
Indiana
Thursday.
Jones game forever.
There he is!
I had this
Scott
idea
Howard himself.
for what it would be like and the story, what Indy was going
just
after, what
works.
period of his life it was in, what kind of arc he was going to have. And as the years went on, I thought, who would be like the
Apparently,
best studio
Todd
in the
Howard
world
pitched
to make
this game
and
to
it was my friends at Machine
Disney
Games.
like
I
years
can
ago.
remember pitching Lucasfilm on the game and being
Oh, here we
you know,
go.
a little bit nervous because
Oh,
look, it's
Lucasfilm,
you know
rather.
Indiana Jones, and their response was just overwhelmingly
Ah,
positive. And just
redhead.
that
He's-
excitement
he's
has bled through
soulless.
the whole
True,
project,
he is a redhead,
and
right?
they have just been so
Is he, or is it
trusting
just the
and
light?
supportive of
I thought you had,
everything
like,
that we
brown
want to do
hair.
with the game. It's been a long time. I've been a fan of this my whole life, and I couldn't be more excited to show you what the team here has been up to. Let's take our first look
It just
at
works.
the new Indiana Jones game.
Oh, here we go. We ready?
Let me tell you what you are missing, Dr. Jones. While you were playing your pointless game,
Oh, dang.
I
That guy's from one of the movies, right?
you're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life
Isn't he the guy who opens Pandora's box and face melts?
instead of ending up here, dead and forgotten in the
Or do all Germans just look alike? Sorry, I had to say it. I had to say it. Freaking Mecha being now the Green Power Ranger still freaks me out. I own a lot of red hoodies. That's why you usually see me wearing red. I used to alternate more often. I think I will. I think I will alternate more often now. First person confirmed.
History. Just different ways to interpret the past.
We'll give this a try as well.
Of humanity's
Right.
thoughts and
I got Game
beliefs
Pass, so I may as well try a few of these games we've seen today.
just waiting to be found.
You can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Run away! Is it first person? Oh, that's an interesting choice for a character game like this. I think, yeah, first person mode is an interesting choice. You would think for like an action adventure game it would be third person, right? Unless you can like switch between like you can in like Bethesda games.
You get a perfectly aligned
Right?
circle.
Run away bravely. I can't use the extensions today, guys, because I'd have to change tab, and obviously it would change the screen that I've got on. So I'm gonna have to leave it up to you
Let's see if you can keep up.
for the sound effect. Get punched. This looks alright. I mean, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. He's doing good for 75-year-old. I know, right? Can't believe that they got. Look how young they made Harrison Ford look. I hope he didn't get injured making this game, because you know what he's like, crashing planes and everything. Shame that the new indie film was such a shit show. I didn't even bother watching the new one. I didn't even bother.
You have any idea how old that was?
You should have said. I think that was a mistake there. I think he said the line wrong. I think he was supposed to say, "Do you have any
Indiana
idea how
Jones
old
is
I am?"
Such an iconic character, and he means so much to so many people.
Everyone here at the studio has their own indie stories and memories. Most of us grew up with his adventures and have been fans of the movies and the character for years.
Do you know what it kind of
He's a
reminds me
brilliant
of?
archaeologist,
Like
he's a
Wolfenstein,
charismatic
but
everyman,
Indiana
he's
Jones.
passionate and determined. And for us, he's synonymous with adventure.
Now we have the opportunity
You
to
mean
tell a
Mecha?
new
He's a
Indiana
hermit.
Jones story to a modern gaming audience. Our game is all about putting you in Indy's shoes, letting you see and feel what he sees and feels. For us at Machine Games, we do that best through first person. It's the ideal perspective to bring you into the rich, exciting and interactive world we've built. We believe that being up close and personal to the adventure is key, making each action feel like
I think they're gonna do a separate ESO stream after this.
Whip,
We'll have a look.
solving
Dang,
puzzles
he got
in
whipped in the
ancient
face.
temples, or seeing your knuckles go bloody in a fist fight. All of these moments are much more intense in first person.
But we still want you to have those moments. Seeing his iconic silhouette with the hat and the whip. And so for things like cutscenes and environmental traversal, we pull the camera back for a third-person view.
This is pretty cool. I like the
Indiana
look of
Jones and
this,
the
I'm
Great
not gonna lie.
Circle is set between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade.
Why did they call it in the
When our
Great
game
Circle?
begins, Indiana is working at Marshall
What a
College.
shit name.
He wakes up in the
Indiana
middle of
Jones
the
and the
night to
Great
the sounds of a
Circle.
break-in and rushes to confront the thief.
They
in
may
the
as well
college
have just
museum.
called it Indiana Jones and the
mysterious
Great
giant of a man
Arsehole.
takes off with what seems to be a historically
This
insignificant
is the
artifact.
why. Surely they
Indiana's
realized,
curiosity.
right? The Great
Following the
Circle
trail,
just sounds like
Indiana heads to
bumhole.
the Vatican, hoping to learn why this particular
Right?
relic was stolen, and discovers that things aren't what they appear.
He starts pulling at the strings of a mystery, and it all unravels.
Was that
until he
guy
has no choice
on
but to
screen
see
just
it
now?
through
Was
to
that
the end, whatever
the
end may be.
Candyman actor? The original. Drifting tech gaming presentations always feel lacking. Say what one will of Steve Jobs, but the man could give a
We always
presentation.
talk about how clever Indiana Jones is. That had to be one of our guiding principles when we were thinking about the type of game we were making. It wouldn't be indie if he wasn't using his wits to get through the situation.
Puzzles confirmed.
The most authentic Indiana Jones experience we can make is the one that makes you think first.
No, I use zero Apple products, so no bias.
Sure,
Same.
there will be some
Same.
obstacles
I
that will be
use
more
zero
easily
Apple
overcome
products
with the
either. I'm not a big fan of
revolver or a
Apple.
gun taken from a disarmed guard.
Not a big fan
but
of
I think
Apple
most of the
products.
time you'll have more fun and, to be honest, a more genuine indie experience by finding more clever ways to solve a problem.
We always want to be offering more solutions, whether it's trying a different path through the environment to get around
I'm really
enemies,
sorry as well, Lizard. We will pull the
observing
trigger
enemy
on
patrols
that
and using them to
shout
your
out
advantage,
soon. As soon as I get the chance.
or using the
As soon as
tools
there's,
at your
an opening.
disposal, like the whip.
I know the
It's an
type who do
amazing
the
global
presentation, the
adventure
big ones
with
at
action
our work
propelling you through your
place,
journey.
but they have no
There's
fucking
really diverse
idea.
environments for you to explore. Indy's journey will take him to the forgotten temples of Sukhothai, the pyramids of
isn't it?
Egypt, the snow-peaked Himalayas, and beyond.
We look carefully at each location.
No worries, I'm here for the funny
and
comments.
we're trying to
Try and
make
get
it
you
as
some
authentic and
some
accurate as
exposure though, Lizard.
We love
You deserve it.
creating rich, vibrant worlds, and in this game,
Go,
we also had a
go
goal
follow
of
Lizard.
making it
Trust me, it's
feel
going to be an
like a
awesome
true
clip coming up.
cinematic Indiana Jones
If you're not already,
adventure.
of course.
One of the biggest ways to do that is with the music. John Williams is the original composer for the new
Dang.
films, and we're really lucky to have found Gordy Hub, a composer who's been able to
Dang.
capture Williams' essence with his score for The Great Circle.
Here I can say, fuck, good for you, Macca.
We also take
So
a very
I
movie-like
voted
approach
so.
to things like cinematics. We're very
As long as I told you, as
with
long
our
as you don't
production
unfollow,
style. We
you
use
can
a
do
lot
what
of
you
stunt
want to, Alan.
actors.
Just don't
Things
unfollow.
like this help us bridge the gap.
If you
between
unfollow,
making a
I'll miss
game
you. I'll miss
and
you too
making a
much.
movie.
And of course, our characters do a lot to help bring the world to life as well. Next to Indy, Gina is our other main protagonist. Where Indy is pursuing answers just for the sake of curiosity, Gina has a personal stake in getting to the bottom of the core mystery.
Gina is an investigative reporter who has a lot riding on this adventure. She's been tracking a lead for some time, and now she's found an ally in this determined American professor. Their paths are intertwined.
What year
and
would
they
this be
need
set
each
in?
other in order to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
Oh, cool. She looks a lot different in game than she did in
We always
artwork.
love our villains and think we might have
She looks
found
pretty
our
cool.
favorite one yet in Emmerich Voss. He's this intensely psychological.
I think it's a different guy.
He's
I think it's the same guy
with
from the
mind
movie.
and manipulating it.
He's highly
Well,
intelligent.
Drift enlightened me
and the
that
perfect
every
boyfriend.
stream where you can say
They're both
fuck
brilliant
isn't
people,
a
compelled
stream
by their
worth
passions and
worth of
obsessions,
following.
but driven
Oh, well,
down
you
wildly
can't.
different
Oh, thank
roads.
goodness.
He creeps up on you and gets under your skin like he gets under in the skin. It's captivating.
Forgotten the sense of Africa.
One of our mottos for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is adventure first.
The
But in
Great
every Indie
Circle.
adventure,
Surely you
there
could
are
have called
always
this
those
something
moments
better.
where he finds himself in the action.
Right?
That's been one of those balancing acts for us, and we've ended up with this sort of
What a shitty
hybrid
name.
experience that mixes melee combat, stealth, and gunplay.
How you approach any given situation is up to you. You may choose to sneak around an enemy patrol, or maybe you'll just
Oh,
pick
I
up a
like that.
shovel and whack
I
them
like
on the back
stealth.
of the head.
Stealth options.
And when you can't use your wits, you got Indy's most iconic tool. Just
The
like
whip.
you see in the movies, one of our goals has been to make the whip as fun and multi-purpose
There
as
must
possible.
be a reason
We
they
want
went
to
with
integrate it
such
into
a
every
simple
aspect of the
name.
game.
You can
Maybe
use it
I
as a
don't know.
traversal
Maybe
tool
they
to
just
make your way around the
thought it
environment.
sounded cool. Then put two and
You
two
can use it as a
together. The
distraction.
people are gonna reference bum holes.
And yes, you can absolutely use it in combat.
Yeah, there's definitely got to be a reason, right? There's got to be a
Everything you'd
story
expect
reason.
from Indy's whip, and hopefully a little
There's
bit
got to
more.
be a story reason.
Puzzles are a key feature
Drifting.
in our game.
What I
The
was
spirit
saying
of
was,
discovery
if a
is
streamer
so
has
important to
auto
Indiana
mods set
Jones.
to time out
Obviously,
people
there are a
saying
handful
shit
of
and
puzzles
damn,
on the main path,
then I'm
but
out
a lot of the
automatically and
puzzles are optional
voluntarily.
and are just
Apparently,
there
I've
for
got
the
an
players who
auto
want to
mod.
experience them.
I found this out
Epic
the other
traps,
day.
small
I guess
secrets,
it's
and
just
hidden
like
puzzles that blend
standard
right
Twitch
in
practice,
with their
right?
surroundings.
But
One thing
I
I
can't
love
remember what it
about our
was.
game is the
Sue
level of
Ellen did a
interactivity
typo
that
though,
we
and
have.
it
We have
found
this
something
world of
offensive.
mystery
It was
where
something
anything
really
is
stupid
potentially
as well. I
hiding
was like,
secret.
why
The more you look,
why is that?
the more you'll
Oh,
discover.
why is that offending the auto mod? But apparently I've got one. I haven't touched any of the settings. Excuses, gotta try.
I'd like to thank you all for joining us for our big reveal of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
See you
Machine
next
Games
Tuesday.
is known for creating these roller coaster
No
experiences
harsh auto
with
mod
huge
here.
set pieces.
Yeah,
surprising
whatever
twists, and
auto
immersive
mod I've got, it's just got
It's
like
exciting for us that we have
it's
been
just
able
got
to
like
stay so
default
true
settings because
to
I've
the
never
Indiana
messed around
Jones
with it.
franchise and create such an authentic experience while still being able
If I
to
deserve a
showcase what
timeout.
makes
I
us
don't mind
us.
it personally.
We
I
are
know people
making
get
a
like
game
really
for
offended by it,
everyone,
or they don't
whether
like
you are
it.
very
Really, is
familiar
what I
with the
should say.
franchise or not.
People
Because
really
at the
don't
heart
like
of
that
Indiana
word, but I'm
Jones
fine
is
with
an
it.
incredible adventure.
I don't really
and
care.
I think that's something everyone wants to be part of. I'm also very excited to announce that Indiana Jones and the
Oh,
Great
release
Circle will be
date?
coming later this year,
Oh.
and we cannot wait.
Who's
to
that?
share
Who's
more
that in the
soon.
background? God Howard stealing the golden shiny. I hear you, Mecha. Just not a word I would normally use. That's fine. That's fair enough. This year, yep. Later this year, they said though. It'd be nice if they were could give like an exact date, right? 2024. That's the best we're gonna get. Right, quick. While we've got some time, pull the trigger. This is Goat Simulator, right? I gotta try this game. I gotta try this game. Oh, it's just we're on the montage now. I told you it would be a fantastic clip, didn't I? Because all Lizard's clips
Is
are
it
fantastic.
Animals, children, and game developers.
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is
May?
to craft
May
life-changing
21st?
art with game-changing tech.
Should I play the first one? What do you guys think?
Core to the vision of Ara is our philosophy of rule how
We've
you
got
want
until
to
May
rule.
to decide.
Stay happy.
Creating an
Fall?
immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the
What
world
is
we
fall?
built.
Is that like autumn?
You aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones.
My name
Oh, I
is
forgot about
Masaru
Visions
Oyamata.
in there now.
今作はアクション
What was the date on that
RPG
one?
聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています
It's an okay lineup, right? 2024. No shadow drop yet, though. I thought they would have done another shadow drop because it worked out so well for them with Hi-Fi Rush. I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. next up on Twitch. Should we watch the ESO one? I'm sure. Hold on. If I just jump over here. Yeah, that's the end. Let me just jump over here. So we can minimize that. I'm sure it's on YouTube as well. Yeah, here we go. 9 minutes. Do we really want to wait 9 minutes to watch the ESO one? We could do. We'll have a little chat in the meantime, I guess, right? Have a little chatty chat. Because I only had a few minutes to talk at the beginning. But if you didn't hear earlier, I'm sorry about yesterday. Basically my internet was down. If you don't follow me on Twitter, then you wouldn't know. So my internet was down like all day yesterday. And I was gutted. I really was. I hate missing streams. I really do hate missing streams. And there was nothing I could do about it, really. By the time I tweeted out that it was back, it was like probably about 9:30 in the evening. And it'd been back for about an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. But it was like cutting out every half hour. So I didn't really want to risk going live. And it was getting on as well. Yeah, I completely missed the stream yesterday. And I hate doing that. But I'll make it up to you, okay? I was thinking we could do an extra long Fallout stream tomorrow. I could start a little bit earlier. Or if you wanted, if you think we should do like an extra long Dark Souls stream next week on Wednesday, we could do that. Also, I don't know what's going to happen on Saturday because unless something like horrendous happens, like that yellow box situation on Saturday, it shouldn't take long to do the next DLC for Metal Gear Rising. But I had an idea of what to do after that. Anyway, don't worry, I'll think of something. I'll make it up to you. That's aside from the fact that like Pal World is out tomorrow as well. Should I just do 6 streams next week? Should we do that? That sounds cool to me. What do you guys think? We'll stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's been a long while since I've done that. Do 6 streams in 6 days. Let me think about it over the weekend, and I'll get back to you. Think of what to play. I also want to get Dark Souls 3 wrapped up soon as well. Because I've got a great idea on what we're going to play next. I'll keep it under my hat for now, though. So as not to spoil the surprise. But I've got a great idea in mind. Oh, I've also got wind. Burpy baby. Dear oh dear. Guys, do you want to watch the ESO one? I'm kind of intrigued. Because I'm like kind of in and out of ESO all the time. I kind of like dip in and dip out all the time. Plus it's Elder Scrolls, right? I don't know how long that one's going to be. How long was the how long was that thing in total? It was about an hour, right? It was about an hour. Do you think they could talk about Elder Scrolls for like an hour just on that game? Probably, right? Probably. I don't know what kind of patterns ESO follows for releases. Do you think there'll be any like major updates this year like there was last year? With, what was it that released last year? It was Necrom, right? Do you think there'll be like a huge update like that? It'd be cool if there was. It would be cool. It would be very cool indeed. I don't know. Ready? The extensions have been really delayed today. Why didn't that come out? Works. Oh, now it works. They've been super delayed since I've gone live. Lizard, I think it's usually yearly content drops, maybe not as big. I don't know. I've only recently like kind of got into it recently, so I don't know what their release patterns are normally like. And like I said, I dip in and out of ESO. So I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued. I don't see how there's 5 minutes left as well until it starts. I don't see how they could talk about it for a full hour though. That would be as long as what we just watched. That wasn't as good as last year, right? I mean, it's probably on a personal level for me because a lot of those games, like Senua's, Hellblade 2, I haven't played number 1, so I can't really get that into that. Although I hear it's good. I hear number 1 is good. I'm no good at like strategy games, so the Civilization thing is like whatever. Avowed, I'm like kind of like, I'll wait and see. I'll play it because it'll probably be on Game Pass, right? Indie looked pretty cool. I won't lie, that looked alright. I kind of like the look of that, but not like, oh my god. Do you know what I mean? Like hype. Not hype. It's like, oh, that looks okay. The mana thing was cool as well. I guess that was their secret, right? Their bonus developer. That looked pretty cool as well. What else was there? I feel like I'm forgetting one. You should for sure play Hellblade. All right, we'll do it. We got until May. May the 21st is when the next one's out. So we can play it between now and then. Easy, right? It's a short game, right? It's a short game from what I gather. Okay, we'll knock it out in a couple of streams. I remember Ash telling me that she really likes that game. And Cumin said he liked it as well. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that before May. Easy. What about Dragon's Dogma 2's out like real soon, right? That's out in like March? Right? Because I kind of want to play number 1 before that comes out. But that's not a long time to squeeze that in. Also, the next Final Fantasy VII's out in February as well. It's gonna be like Crazy Season all over again soon. So lots to play. Backlogs, exactly. Mine's already huge as well. I'm not kidding. I must have like 100 games in my backlog. Not even kidding. Do you know what I have been playing today specifically? Today it took over my day today. I had such plans to do for today, right? I had a whole heap of stuff that I needed to do today, and I just sat down and played Baldur's Gate all day. I'm gonna call today what do they call it? Mental Health Day. That's what I'm gonna call today. A mental health day, and I just played Baldur's Gate all day because I haven't played it in a long while, and who knows how long it'll work on my PC as well. So I'll have to get some gameplay in, you know. Drifting, Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2, let's go. I wouldn't mind playing Remake again on stream, because when that came out and I beat it, I wasn't a streamer back then, and I wouldn't mind playing it on stream before Rebirth comes out. Rebirth looks so good as well. If you've been watching the trailers, dang, that game looks amazing. It looks so good. I'm kind of excited. Semi-excited. I'm going to need to buy that in some way, shape, or form. I should do that soon. I still haven't bought, because I know for a fact I'm getting it. I just don't know where. I'll probably end up getting it on PlayStation 5. But I need to get Tekken 8 as well. I haven't even played the demo, but I need to get that game. I'm probably going to, at the moment, I'm leaning towards PlayStation. I've played the OG Final Fantasy VII since I was 14, Mecha. How old was I when it came out? What year did it come out? I feel like I should know this. I want to say 97? No, that can't be right? Final Fantasy VII couldn't come out in 97. It was around there, though. If it was 97, I would have been 12 when that came out. Well, depending on when it came out in 97, I was 11, 12. Depending on when it came out in the year. Because I turned 12 in 97. That's right. Yeah, because I would have turned 10 in 95. Yeah. Yeah, I would have been either 11 or 12. when that came out. Yeah. I don't think I played it like the year it came out though. I remember there being a load of buzz about this amazing game, and everyone was talking about it. And when I actually got around to playing it, it was not what I expected, but I loved it. It was amazing. It was amazing. I think it was my first, that was my first Final Fantasy that I ever played. Number 7. Number 7, legendary game. Legendary game. Absolutely legendary. Oh, here we go. Oh, I gotta mute this, guys, because I'm pretty sure it's the MCA strike for the generic startup YouTube music is copyright claimed. You are a few years older than me, but I also didn't play it until a few years after it came out. Yeah, I'm how old did you say you were? 14. I'm like 2 years older than you. Not by much. Not by much. Not by much. Just 2. 2 years in it. 2 years in it. Right, it's almost starting, guys. 17 seconds. You must be an 80s baby as well. Right? I'm glad I was born when I was. It must be tough to be young these days. That might just be me being a boomer, but I figure it is, right? Alright, here we go. What? Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Look at this, right? Let me hop over, and you'll see what I mean. Another 12 minutes! Oh, I remember these guys last year. Do you remember these guys? They were like making Elder Scrolls food. Do you remember that? I remember these guys from last year. Oh, can we be bothered watching this? It's up to you guys in the chat. Yeah, he makes Elder Scrolls food, this guy. Remember this guy last year? Hearty beef stew. That looks awful. Don't look, chat. It'll make you cry. Chopping onions makes you cry, right? This isn't Skyrim food. You can't... Oh, you can make beef stew in Skyrim. You definitely can. Well, he's missed it. He chopped his thumb off. He actually has. That really made me think that he's just missing his thumb, right? But I actually thought that he chopped his finger off with an axe then. Dude, I'm a nerd and all, but Skyrim food. I have a World of Warcraft cookbook, but don't ask me what steamed murloc look like. You can get all kinds of video game cookbooks, right? There's a Skyrim one. I think there's a Fallout one, but I wouldn't want to eat anything from Fallout, to be fair. And there's a One Piece one as well. There's a One Piece cookbook. Should we bother with this, or should we just have a chat for a bit? I tell you what. Oh, I'm muted still. You can't hear the music. It's only saying that. It's only 9.5 minutes left. Dude, I've been hitting all the Skyrim food. I wouldn't want to eat anything from Fallout. Touche. I wouldn't, right? You'd like... First of all, it'd be mutated if you were eating meat. Second of all, I don't think there's any like fresh fruit or vegetables in there is, but it's rare, right? You find like in New Vegas, it's mainly stuff that you get from Big Mountain that you grow yourself. You can get like fresh apples and stuff. But yeah, it'd be like canned pre-war stuff. You know, weird mutated animals that you cook. I feel kind of bad for this guy because I thought he cut his fingers off, but he hasn't got any to begin with. I honestly didn't notice. I just thought he cut his fingers off. Because he was chopping food at the time, right? He was chopping food at the time. I was like, whoa! He cut his thumb off. But he's just missing his thumb to begin with. Welsh. Welsh food's great. Welsh food is great. We just eat leeks. And, oh, if you ever had, they're basically like a scone, right? But, more like, more soft, and crumbly. And then you put like raisins in them. They're called Welsh cakes. They're really nice. They're really nice. Yeah, and all the rest of the time we just eat leeks. And leek soup. Just chew on leeks. And lamb. Although I don't eat meat. What the fuck is this? Entire show. It's not starting for like another 7 minutes. They duped us. It's like they had the like YouTube countdown, and then it went into like playing in 11 minutes time. That's pretty cool. Look at that dark elf. Now they're just showing fan art. This is ESO stuff coming in 2024. I know it's fan art, but the one fan art of the dark elf look really cool. I like dark elves. They're my favorite Elder Scrolls race. Who sends these fan arts in? I know the names are up there, but how'd you get your like fan art in an official video? You can make these in game, right? These berry, whatever they're called. Drifting! Dude, thank you for the resub. 2-month streak, let's go! Dark Elves and Imperial Stout, let's go! Thank you so much for resubbing, Drifting.
Stout, Lesku XD. Drifting Silumgar subscribed to your channel for 2 months.
I always forget about the voice in my head. Sue Ellen, do you remember what you named her? Because I forgot. Sue Ellen, you know when you praise your niece's macaroni picture? That's the vibe. There was a real cool dark elf. It was like computer generated. It was cool. It was like CG. 2 months, such a noob. Hey, I appreciate you, Drifting. I appreciate you and your 2 months. Don't listen to Sue Ellen. She keeps threatening to unsub anyway. I really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Oh dang! Drifting actually said that about himself. You both got yellow names, so you look alike. So I got you confused. Sorry. Sometimes I see color and I don't bother reading. I really should read. I should read before looking at the color. All yellow names look alike, right? Am I right? Dang. I'm so gonna get in trouble after this stream. I'm really gonna get in trouble today, I think. First it was the fingers, and now it's yellow names. That looks really nice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like I'm not typically into sweets. You know, I've got like no sweet teeth in my head. Does that make sense? I'm more of a savory kind of person. But that looks really good. I'll give it up.
Certainly looks like
that looked really
food,
good.
my friends. Thank you so much for joining us.
Berries, another deadly kind. It looks really good, right?
A little bit longer in your upcoming adventures in Tamriel, and
I like this guy. This guy's cool.
Hearing of all of your epic adventures and quests. But
I wonder if he did lose his fingers cooking.
Thank you again for joining us today. Let's see what the future has
Right?
in store in the Elder Scrolls Online 2024 Global Reveal. Starting now. Until next time, my friends, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and as always, be safe out there. Enjoy the show.
The Twitch cops better not be watching, or I'm definitely gonna get thrown in Twitch jail. Definitely gonna get thrown in Twitch jail after today. He said coming right up, and there's still another 3 minutes left. I don't know. Time must operate differently in Tamriel, right? It'll fly by. It's only 3 minutes. It's only 3 minutes. Cool emote as well, Sue Ellen. How's the raids going? How are the raids going? Oh, I gotta remember, I can't change tab. I can't. I was about to out of habit. Just go and check a few things. But if I change tab, then it'll change on the screen. Because we're doing things a little differently today. I'm doing fine because I am drunk. Can't fault you. Can't fault you. I'm trying to stop drinking on weekdays. I was gonna do it like because I must have drunk for like over a week straight over the holiday period because it was Christmas, right? So you know, don't judge me, but I must have like been drunk, like had a good drink from like Christmas Eve till like maybe New Year's Day. So I was like, right, that's it now. I'm gonna cut down for a little while, you know, dry out a little bit, and I was gonna stop drinking on weekdays, and I've been failing miserably, failing absolutely miserably. Miss Tony is finished with raiding. One left to kill. I have found a new raid. I wish you luck with the noobs. Good luck, Sue Ellen. Good luck. Now, I had a big presentation today, and my bosses sponsored champagne, and I was like, why stop? Yeah, that's another thing as well, right? If like, I've got no chance of not drinking on a Sunday, for example. Sunday fun day, right? So I go and see Mecha Mama, and I'm absolutely going to have like a couple of beers with my dinner. And then by the evening then, I'm like, I've got a taste for it, so I'll drink in the evening then as well. So that's out of the question. Weekdays though, weekdays should be easy. They should be very easy. It's not like every weekday either. It's just like, you know, not like every weekday. I should have probably clarified that. It sounds like I've been drinking every day, which I haven't. I usually like Tuesday, which is my upload day. I'll have a couple in the evening, and maybe Thursday as well. Not today though. I'm drinking squash today. So that's one day, right? That's one day I'm not. Mega work does that. True, work does do that. When I was had a really bad habit a couple of years ago. When I was in my old job, for a good like over a year, when I worked in the office I used to work in, I would literally have, not like to the point when I'm drunk every day, but I would get like 4 cans on the way home from work every day. Every single day. It was bad. It was bad. I don't do that anymore.
I'd like to take a moment to talk about what ESO
It
means
started.
to all of us.
It started.
Here at ZeniMax
Let's go.
Online and to all of you. We built ESO as a virtual world centered around Elder Scrolls lore, where you can go anywhere, play in any style you want with endless customization, and have the freedom to play as anyone you want. And also,
I still
to be a
installed on
safe
my
harbor from
PC.
the often
I dip in
unpredictable
and out of it
complex outside
from
world.
time to time.
Just
I
take a
like
step
it. I
back
like
to the
this
game's
game.
early days
It's a
and
good
see
game.
how much we've accomplished. From taking on Moloch Ball with the help of Cadwell and Darian Gautier, fighting other
Gautier?
players to claim territory in Cyrodiil and the Ruby Throne and our amazing PvP system, slaying dragons in the sandy canyons of Elsewhere with Chimera and Abner Tharn, fencing a fortune and stolen goods at your friendly
How long do you think
neighborhood
this
outlaw
presentation is
refuge,
going to be?
and so much more.
I don't see it being a full hour.
We
do
take
you?
you through all of the lands of Tamriel, filled with memorable characters who return again
Drifting
and again
Mecha, that
to
is
provide
so funny.
companionship,
Before the
humor,
pandemic,
and
Tuesday
drama.
was my day.
Our
A
stories
friend
are
of
among
mine
the
worked
best in the
close to my
genre,
office,
and
and
our
we had a
content
tradition
also
of going
includes
out
game
every
systems like
Tuesday.
companions, antiquities, Tales of Tribute, Dungeons, PvP, the list goes on and on. With ESO, you can pick and choose what fits your virtual life in Tamriel.
Hell knows one deserves it after 2 days of work, though, if there is 3 days left.
10 years in Tamriel.
I agree with you,
Our history, of course,
Drifting.
goes back
I
even
agree with you.
farther to ZOS's founding in 2007, and many ESO developers have been with us for 15 years or more.
It's crazy how long this game has actually been going for, right?
That Robert Altman had on my life and that of everyone at ZOS.
This is an old
As
game
CEO
now.
of
It's
ZeniMax
been
Media,
fair
who passed
play.
away in
I would
2021,
take my hat off
Robert
if I was
a
wearing
true
one.
champion of the game,
Hats off.
and he was a friend
Hold on.
and mentor to all of us. He is very much missed, but ZOS is stronger because of the foundation
Hats
he
off.
helped build during our formative years. ESO has grown over the years to be 24 million
It's
players,
actually been a really successful
including
game,
gamers from
right?
all over the world. Originally in English, French, and
There we
German,
go.
we now offer localization
Hats off to
in
them.
Chinese,
It made it really
Japanese,
real success.
Russian, and
I remember when it first came out,
and
though, it
ESO
was a
developers now
disaster.
stretch from west coast of the USA through Austin, Texas, to our headquarters in Maryland.
I bought it on
and
PS4 when it
eastward
first
to
came out,
Budapest, Hungary,
and
where
traded
we
it in
recently
shortly
opened
after.
ZeniMax Online, Hungary. ESO is truly a global phenomenon. Everyone at ZOS considers the ESO community part of the family. It's not just a hashtag. That feeling of caring and connection begins in our studio, and I'm very proud to
I wonder
be
if they're
part of
going
it.
to say, like,
Remember that ESO
anything
launched in April
significant.
2014,
Or
but
just,
that was just on
bump their
PC.
gums.
It launched on Xbox and PlayStation.
As I get
in
older,
June
I give no fucks
2015.
about Friday evening, but
So,
Tuesday,
we're
give me a
celebrating
beer
our 10-year
after that
anniversary over
shit.
15 months in
Tuesday is the
2024
next
and
Friday.
2025.
I've been thinking
Expect
about
community
making
events
everyday
around the
Friday
globe.
anyway.
We announced the first of these already.
Every
It's in the
stream will
Netherlands
be
this
like
coming
Happy Big
spring.
Friday, and we'll make
Thank
out.
you to
'cause
everyone
sometimes,
who signed up
sometimes
already.
we change the days
We'll have
around,
another
right?
large community event in
Like if we have to do
2025 in
Fallout on a
Baltimore,
different day,
Washington
that
area of
day's
the
automatically
USA to mark
Friday.
the 10th anniversary
If it
of
has to
ESO's
like move
console
to like
launch.
Thursday
and
or
a few more
something.
events sprinkled between them. We will post information on all of our anniversary celebration
Let's make
plans
every
on
day
social
Friday.
media
Every day's
and
Friday from now on.
elderscrollsonline.com. The
Happy
team
Big
has
Friday,
prepared special
everyone.
10-year anniversary rewards for many of our in-game events happening in 2024 and 2025. Some you can start earning right now. Stay tuned for details. We're eager to
better not
celebrate
be a
and to
load
kick
of
things
guff.
off in earnest in just a few months. I can't wait to see all of you at the in-person events. And now it's time to look forward to 2024's new content.
Yay, new content.
ESO's newest chapter features everything that makes ESO special, exploring a region of Tamriel well known to Elder Scrolls fans, telling an amazing story that goes deep into the lore of the region, and adding a new gameplay with a system called scribing,
Scribing.
which allows players to customize some of their abilities. The chapter is called Gold Road, and it takes place on the borders of Cyrodiil, Gold Coast, and Valenwood. So let's
Ooh,
start the show
Valenwood.
and see all the details with the global premiere of the 2024 ESO Gold Road trailer. Enjoy, and see you in Tamriel.
Or is this a big expansion, or just, I don't know. I don't know what he means by the next chapter. This time last year, I was like, after they showed Necrom, I was like, I might try and give it another shot, and that's when I kind of got into it a little bit. These cinematics they put out as well are really cool. I've always liked these. He's like, get out of my way. Get out of my way, Rock. I kind of liked the ESO. I had a guild and stuff, and everybody was so nice. But I can't maintain 2 MMOs. Yeah, that's the hard thing, isn't it? That's the hard thing. That's why I only dip in and out of it, because I have other games to keep up with as well. Who that? Dang. That guy's run away bravely. It's always these three main characters as well in these cinematics, right? I like how they do that as well. It's like they follow the same three players. That's a nice touch as well. Is that it?
What's up, everyone? You just saw the world
What's up?
premiere trailer for our upcoming chapter, The Elder Scrolls Online Gold
What
Road.
do they mean by
I'm
chapter?
Gina Bruno, ESO Senior Community Manager, and today I'm joined by The Elder Scrolls Online's own creative director, Rich Lambert.
Hey everyone, I'm
I don't
thrilled to be
understand.
back again for this year's ESO Global Reveal, and boy do we have a lot of exciting things to share with you all. The team has been working super hard on 2024's new adventures and features, and it's going to be another amazing year for The Elder Scrolls Online.
Well, the truth is, the team's been working super hard for the past 16 years. And Rich, you and I have actually been here from the very beginning in 2007.
2007.
Looking back for sure. I remember the days of
Oh,
being
that's
able
not
to
when the
put
game
entire
came out
team
though, right? That's
into a
just how long
minivan
they've
and all
worked for
go out to lunch
ZeniMax.
together. A lot has changed since then, and now we're suddenly about to celebrate 10 years of being live, with 40+ major content updates.
When did this game
and a
come
community
out? It
that
must have been
literally
like
spans the globe. It's amazing how much we've
2016?
done, and it certainly doesn't feel like 16 years have passed already.
And now that we're looking ahead to what's coming in 2024, why don't you start us off with an
That would be
overview
my
about
guess,
this year's adventure
2016.
and story?
Last year, we saw players explore the Talvani Peninsula and Apocrypha zones, and delved into a story surrounding the Prince of Knowledge, Hermaeus Mora, and master the magics of the Arcanist class. This year, we're inviting players to venture into a Colovian region known as the West Weald. And this region spans the western borders of Cyrodiil to the north and the eastern tip of Valenwood, and many Elder Scrolls players will probably recognize this location from Test 4 Oblivion.
Oblivion!
In our time, a dense jungle has suddenly appeared overnight along the Valenwood border, and the whole region is suffering from a rise in attacks from a mysterious new kind of Daedra.
So the new zone will be familiar for those of you who played Oblivion, but there's something big going on behind the scenes that's causing
You've
all
got
this
my
chaos.
attention. You
We're
had
doing
me at
something we've
Oblivion.
never done before in ESO, and we're introducing a whole new Daedric Prince.
What?
That's a really big deal.
It is, and we are really excited about it. The Gold Road storyline focuses on the return of a forgotten prince named Athelia. And it was great to be able to work with BGS to bring our vision for this new power to life, and we think folks are going to love what we've created. In last year's Necrom chapter, we dropped a major cliffhanger. Mysterious forces discovered the existence of this forgotten Daedric prince, Athelia. In Gold Road, you'll discover that the prince is now free, with dire consequences for all of Tamriel. I don't want to go into too much detail yet, because we'll be diving deeper into the story shortly, but this is really big, and we are very excited to see how our community reacts as they learn more about
Another
Athelia and her
Daedric Prince?
All right, so we have
Oh,
a new
shit.
zone and a story about the return of a long-lost Daedric prince. But there's something else arriving with the Gold Road chapter that Matt touched on that our players have been asking about for a long time, and that's scribing.
Yes, and this is definitely something that the community's been asking about for years at this point. This chapter's big new system, scribing, is a way for players to customize their character builds. It's our take on a
Pardon me.
precursor to the spellcrafting systems from previous Elder Scrolls games, with some tweaks to balance to ensure that it works with our game's combat.
So why don't you talk a little bit about how this system works? What does it actually allow players to do?
With scribing, players tap into the fundamental elements of magic by unlocking special
Sue
skills
Ellen,
that they
these
can
two,
then customize in
these
many
two
different
dudes
ways.
never
You'll be able to change
touch a
things
gaming
like the
keyboard
way
in
a
their
skill
lives.
interacts with the world, its unique effects. and
Spellcrafting?
There's
Do they
also
mean
many
like
ways to customize these unique abilities, allowing players to
like
further
how
tailor
you
their
would
builds
make
to their
spells in
unique
like say
needs.
Oblivion, or is it
We'll go
something
into a lot more
completely
detail on
different?
scribing a little bit later, and we'll have a lot more info throughout the year, but we're very excited about this system, and it's really another way players can truly play the way they want to play.
Well, we clearly have a lot to cover throughout the show, so let's dig in.
Oh, you do?
In the past, we've told stories that
They've
feature
got a lot to
Daedric
cover,
princes,
apparently.
emperors,
Sounds
and
like a very
tyrants,
toned
heroes,
down
and all
version.
sorts of legendary monsters. Since our launch in 2014, we've continued to add to ESO's legacy with new stories that build upon and even add to Elder Scrolls lore in all new ways. And this year's tale is no exception. So let's kick things off with the lead for this zone, Ed Stark, who is going to share more about the new chapter's main storyline, including the Forgotten Prince.
Well, hello, everyone.
Hey,
I'm absolutely
it's like,
thrilled
hello.
to talk to all of you about the story.
Hence
and
why
the
they called
you'll experience in the new Gold
called it
Road
by a
chapter.
different name.
I was
Yeah,
the
I
lead
get
for
you.
the High Isle
Scribing.
and Greymore chapters, as well as the Murkmire DLC, and I'm
Murkmire?
having a lot of fun adding to the Elder Scrolls universe. Every part of Tamriel is unique and has its own emergent storylines, and Gold Road is no different. The Westweald region lies just east of the Gold Coast. Ruled by the Colovian Count Calantius,
Dang, that
it is an independent
ruin
nation
there looks
allied
like
to
an
the
Iliad
Imperial
ruin,
forces
straight out of
currently
Oblivion.
occupying nearby Cyrodiil, and it is under attack. Sweltering jungles replaced a third of the Westweald seemingly overnight. While the wood elves in the region seem friendly and as bemused by the situation as the displaced Imperials, Count
That
wants to find out what happened
first
and how he
screen
can keep
looked
from losing
straight
any
out of
more his
Oblivion.
realm. Surprisingly, however, this Dawnwood jungle overgrowth isn't the most pressing concern for you and your fellow adventurers.
What's this new
Laramil
prince,
the Wise,
Daedric Prince,
an ally
the prince
of
of?
Hermaeus Mora, is back.
Hermaeus
She's
Mora?
investigating the reappearance of Athelia, the Forgotten
Oh.
Prince, who was introduced at the end of the Necrom chapter. Laramil reveals that scions of Athelia are searching the Westweald for her, wreaking havoc in the region. They believe that the Forgotten Prince had some connection to the Aliads who once dwelt in the ancient ruins scattered throughout the zone. These scions are desperate to help Athelia recover her memories and powers and show no mercy to anyone who gets in their way.
Pretty cool.
Reality itself is under attack, and no one knows exactly how or why the Forgotten Prince has returned. It's been a very long time in any Elder Scrolls game since we delved into the nature of a new Daedric Prince. What effect will the appearance of this long-forgotten prince have on the Westweald, Tamriel, or Nirn itself? How indeed can a Daedric Prince be forgotten? More importantly, how can you, the adventurer, counter Athelia's effect on the Westweald?
What is she the Daedric Prince of, though?
I'm not going to tell you. At least not
That's
yet.
what I want to know.
You have to play Gold Road to find out. But don't worry. In addition to the eccentric Laramil
I like
the
this
Wise,
guy's mustache.
you have some new and returning allies
This guy's
to help
pretty
you
cool.
unravel these mysteries. There's Baragon, ex-adventurer and brother to Evely Sharparrow, and Tribune Alia Idolus, a brash Colovian centurion working for Count Calantius. Outside the main story, we're bringing back the vampire Fenorian of the Ravenwatch, Khajiit investigator Mizik Thunderboots, and a few
That
other
guy's cool.
fan-favorite allies to also help you in your journeys. There's political intrigue rivaling the tales told in Orsinium and High Isle. Supernatural threats on the same scale as Somerset and Greymore. Assaults on the Westweald as powerful as any fiery dragon attack in Elsewhere or Daedric Dark Anchor invasions from the base game long ago. Players can choose how they progress the main story of the Gold Road as well. There's a non-linearity to the questline similar to that presented in Hrothgar and Necrom. You'll have to follow the threads to see just where they take you. And over everything is the threat of the forgotten Daedric Prince and her minions. There's something for everyone, all along the Gold Road. I'm looking forward to seeing how you fare. Good luck and happy hunting in the Westweald.
Sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty cool.
Since ESO's launch, we've added a ton of new areas for
Do you know,
players
I just
to
had a
explore
thought as
across all
well.
corners of
Technically,
Tamriel, and even the
World of
realms
Warcraft
Oblivion.
is
Ed just shared some
owned by
details about the
Microsoft
story
now,
in
right?
Westweald. So now let's
So
learn
does that
about how
mean,
the team
like,
brought this space to life.
Those two
To tell
games
us
are in
more about
direct
this world you can
competition with each
explore in the
other?
latest chapter,
Like
we've
cannibalized
invited
sort of
ESO's
thing?
art director to share more about this
Right?
colorful but chaotic part of Tamriel.
Because I doubt Microsoft would put on anything like this for World of
for the Elder Scrolls Online, and I'm pleased to
Blizzard,
be able to
I
share with
guess,
you more
but
about the Elder Scrolls Online
under
Gold Road's
Microsoft
unique zone,
would put on
the
anything like
Westfield.
this for
For
World
those
of
of you
Warcraft.
already familiar with Southeast
I guess
Citadel,
that's what
this will be the
BlizzCon's
first
for, though,
time you
right?
can return to this bountiful part of Tamriel since the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion.
Do you think they'll put
way back
World
in
of Warcraft on
2006.
Xbox, on
The
Game
new zone
Pass?
features 3 unique biomes.
I can
each
see
with
them
their
putting
own
it on
distinctive
Game
look
Pass
and
on
feel.
PC, right?
In the southeast lies the Gold Road.
That would make sense.
A temperate environment similar to that
In fact, I
found
might
on the
even
Gold
try it.
Coast. It
if
is
they
home
did
to
that.
the region's capital city, Skingrad, the bustling center of the zone and linchpin for the Colovian Imperials who call the Westfield home. Towards the southwest, you can find the Dawnwood. Formerly part of the Westfield, this area is now
This
home
might
to the
explain-
encroaching jungles of nearby Valenwood.
This might actually
In this
explain
part
how
of the zone,
Cyrodiil
you'll discover a dense
went
wilderness
from being
climate
jungle,
inhabited by advancing
a
wood
jungle
elves
land
from the
like
settlement of Vashabar.
Valenwood,
In the
similar
north
to
of the
Valenwood.
Westfield
It was
lies
like
the
all
Colovian Highlands,
vines and
a mountainous
trees,
region
to
that is
being
home
like
to
a
an imperial
really
settlement and
European
numerous
looking,
alien ruins.
traditional
The Highlands'
fantasy
rocky soil
sort
and
of
dry
landscape
climate
in
is
Oblivion.
ideal for the region's famous vineyards.
This
When
might be like the
designing this new
the missing
zone,
link
the
to it.
team wanted to capture
That
a
makes
region
sense.
undergoing a dramatic change. And generally, we try to make every zone in ESO feel unique, so much so that a player can instantly recognize what zone they're in merely by looking around. Combining these ideas led us to paint the biomes in the bright colors of seasonal change. Highlights of orange, red, and yellow punctuate the Westfield, giving the entire region an autumnal feel. Classic Colovian architecture inspired many of the zone's structures. However, the Colovian Imperials of the Westfield are wealthy and cosmopolitan, so the art team imbued some high-end motifs and designs throughout. Although this of course changes the further from Skingrad you travel. As you explore the zone's rolling hills, rocky
Not every
crags,
holding
bustling
of
vineyards,
Oblivion's
you'll
going to be
encounter many alien
on the
ruins of
map, I'm
various
guessing.
sizes
It's only
and
part of
shapes, and have
Cyrodiil,
an
right?
opportunity to
It's
delve
covered.
deeper into this part of Tamriel's ancient history.
Dang, look at these Iliad
We
ruins.
got to
That's
have a
so
little fun
cool.
here as we consider these Iliad ruins less spoiled than other similar locations you may already have visited. As a result, there are structures and architectural pieces of Iliad culture
Those Iliad
you've
ruins
never
look
seen
super
before.
cool.
Speaking of things you've never seen before, the dense, humid forests of neighboring Valenwood seem to have taken over a significant portion of the Westfield practically overnight. This consumption of traditional Colovian territory is cause of some concern for the Imperials, as you might imagine. Even more alarming is the Wildburn, a volatile area that separates the Dawnwood from the Colovian Highlands and Gold Road, comprised of sickened, magically twisted land and even more volatile beasts. While the land itself is changing, it is also under attack from a host of new, unfamiliar foes. Daedra, never before seen in the
Wow.
Elder Scrolls, roam the
Look at
countryside,
those guys.
including Shardborn and aspects of Athelia that herald from the realm known as Mirrormore.
That looks like a Frost
All that wasn't
Atronach,
enough.
but
The
shinier.
Wildburn has taken to magically corrupting the indigenous beasts of the land, resulting in danger around every turn. In the Westfield,
Dang, I haven't
we've
played any
created
Elder Scrolls in a
beautiful
while.
world in flux,
Like
besieged by
Skyrim
change
or
itself.
anything like that.
It's Imperials meet Wood Elves meet Oblivion, and it's a world unlike anything we've created previously. We can't wait for you to
I kind of like it. I kind of like it. It's nice seeing Cyrodiil.
I always love when
All
we can share
shiny and
behind-the-scenes
new,
info
right?
about all the research and care that goes
It's nice
into
to
creating a
see
new zone.
shiny
Rich,
Cyrodiil.
why don't you talk a little bit about what else players will encounter in Westfield?
Why?
In addition
Wait
to
a
the main
minute.
storyline, the zone contains new
Wait a
delves
minute.
and public dungeons
Is
to
this
explore,
just a
side
massive
quests to experience,
coincidence, maybe?
world
But you know,
bosses to
there's like
contend
all
with.
these rumors
Everything you would
of
expect from the chapter. There's also an all-new
all these
12-player
rumors
trial
of
to
an
challenge your group
Oblivion
and
remake
the
coming out,
introduction of a new type of world event.
and
of course,
the
there's all
new
kinds of rewards that you
chapter
can find
of
in the new
ESO
zone,
is in
including new item
Cyrodiil.
sets to loot and craft,
Is that just a
unique
massive
collectibles to
coincidence,
unlock,
or are they
special
hinting something?
antiquities to scry and dig up, and a lot more.
And of course,
Getting us
that's
excited
all
for
in addition to the new scribing
Oblivion.
system.
That's right. In previous chapters, we've added new classes like the Necromancer and most recently the Arcanist. We've also added new gameplay systems that we continually update, such as treasure hunting with antiquities, our deck-building card game, Tales of Tribute, even our housing and furnishing system, and of course, companion system, which allows you to bring an ally to fight alongside with you. This time with Gold Road, we're adding a new way to further tweak your
I
builds
honestly
just
thought she
how
was
you
going to say
want them.
Gold Roger then.
We know everyone's been waiting patiently for more information on this new system, so let's kick it over to Kira to explain exactly how it works.
Play your way is one of Elder Scrolls Online's biggest pillars, and we're always looking to give our players even more ownership over their characters and their skills. For scribing, our system focuses around roleplay and choice.
They're going to explain it in more
We wanted to
detail.
give our players the power to customize skills to enhance their roleplay and have more agency in choosing and creating those skills that are right for them. With scribing, we've created a new ability for every weapon skill line, and a few more. Each of these new skills, or grimoires, has customizable elements that you can swap out to suit your needs while maintaining a fun and balanced experience. Every grimoire has a base function, the thing it always does. For example, the new bow grimoire, Vault, has you shoot the ground with an enchanted arrow, creating an area of effect, and then backflip out of danger, enabling a quick, tactical fire and escape ability. But you can personalize it from here. Every scribe skill also has 3 script slots, a primary, secondary, and tertiary, which allow you to change the ability's specifics. Want to double down on poison or bleed? Set one of those as the primary script of Vault, and now that's the damage type of its AoE. Primaries determine the main effect of the skill and its resource cost. But perhaps you're more of a ranged healer character. Keep it ally focused and customize Vault with a heal primary.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And add either a heal
So you can just
over
literally
time
give
or
you like
stamina
your
recovery
skills and
secondary
abilities different
for any
properties.
allies in that area of effect.
Because I was thinking, oh, it's just gonna like
Individualizing that skill to
give
better
you
match
the
with your
ability to
build
tweak like
or role
maybe
play.
its
This is where
attack
we
power
have
or
more unique
cost,
effects
is
that
resource cost.
tie into the identity
But no, you
of
can
the parent
literally
skill line.
give it different
For
properties
example,
entirely,
unique
like
bow secondary
healing
gives
or
the player a stack of the
depending
Hawkeye
on your
bonus,
role, I guess.
increasing damage
That's
on
pretty
their
cool.
other bow abilities for a short duration. Finally, you're able to add a buff or debuff to Vault as its tertiary effect, perhaps minor maim, minor expedition, or minor vulnerability. That is a lot of ways to customize just this skill, and we have even more scripts and combinations to be revealed in
that's
the
pretty
future.
cool.
But
Oh, yeah.
scribing
I'll give it up.
isn't just a system for tinkering with skills. It's also an exploration into the ancient origins of magic, following the legacy and discovering the secrets of the mage who first learned to manipulate those energies. You'll need to own the Gold Road chapter to unlock the system. One more thing. When we were deep into this customization headspace, we loved the idea
I'm gonna
visuals
play
better reflect our
ESO
players' roleplay
for a little
goals,
bit when
and
all this
perhaps
comes out.
feel a
It
bit
seems really
fresh if
cool,
they've been playing
and
for a while.
I'm excited to go
When
back
Gold
to
Road and Scribing launch,
Cyrodiil as
we'll
well.
also be adding a select number of skill styles. These styles are color variants of popular abilities from weapon, guild, and world skills. Like Wall of Elements will have a new purple version, Trap Beast orange, and Mage Light a green option, so that when you equip those abilities, you'll be able to select which version you want to see. By the way, in Gold Road, all of these skill styles will be earnable as in-game rewards. We have a lot more planned for skill styling in the updates after the chapter 2. We can't wait to share more about scribing and styling with the ESO community in the coming months, and see what new metas, builds, and more come out. See you soon.
Bye.
Scribing looks like it has the potential to really change
Okay,
the way
bear
our
with me,
players
chat.
play the
I'll be
game.
on- I'll be on
We
B,
definitely
2
believe
seconds.
it will, and scribing gives our players a level of flexibility with their builds they've never seen before in ESO. The new customizable abilities can be used by any class, allowing players to maximize an aspect of their build or perhaps give them a new way to fill a gap. And the system also provides a brand new avenue to customize their visuals too. We know just how important fashion is to our community.
Well, the good news is you won't have to wait too long to play, because scribing arrives with the Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road on June 3rd for PC and Mac, and June 18th for Xbox and PlayStation consoles. And it's available to pre-purchase now. You can visit elderscrollsonline.com for more details. Now, as many of you watching might expect, this chapter isn't the only major release in 2024.
There is a lot coming
Heyo.
this year. We're kicking things
Sorry
off
about
in
that.
March with Update 41
I are back.
and our newest dungeon DLC pack, which includes 2
Camera.
new dungeons, Oathsworn
it's back.
Pit and Bedlam Vale. These two
Oh, there's
dungeons will have you
Mayroom's
explore
day
a
gone.
training ground for the followers of Malakath and a secret vault within the demi-realm of Maelstrom. Both dungeons help set the stage for the upcoming chapter release and storyline. These dungeons will be available in normal and veteran modes and have their own veteran hard mode difficulties. All the unique rewards you'd expect, including new items.
Okay, just like nailed him with that
And
axe.
as always with these DLCs, these new challenges can be purchased in the in-game Crown Store or they come free
Pardon
as
me.
part of ESO Plus.
If you want to first look at these new dungeons, be sure and tune in to our next ESO live stream as we'll be joined by lead encounter designer Mike
Excuse me a
Finnegan to
second.
share all the details about this upcoming dungeon DLC.
That's not all we have going throughout 2024 either. Update 43, which is scheduled to arrive in August, will be another base
pardon
game
me,
update
sorry.
similar to what we did in 2023, and that includes a host of bug fixes and quality of life improvements.
Yay.
With some pretty exciting features, including something housing related.
Yay.
And finally, Update 44 will close the year out by introducing 2 new in-game companions. And
Cool.
something we're not quite ready to reveal yet.
Okay.
But to all our PvP-minded players, you might want to pay particular attention to this update.
Well, you'll definitely want to keep an eye out for more information on our plans as the year progresses. Okay, we've gone over so much already, but as with any major chapter release, there's a ton of in-game rewards you can get when you pick up Gold Road. Let's find out more about the various additions and pre-purchase rewards for the Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road with community managers Jess and Kevin.
Hi everyone, I'm Jess Folsom, ESO's lead community manager, and I'm joined by my fellow community manager, Kevin Boley. We're here to tell you a little more about the new Gold Road chapter, its additions, and pre-purchase rewards.
Thanks, Jess, and hey everyone.
Hey.
As mentioned, the Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road arrives this summer on PC and Mac, and on Xbox and PlayStation consoles. However, you can pre-purchase the chapter right now on ElderScrollsOnline.com and unlock in-game items, which we'll cover in just a minute.
How much
But
is
first,
this going to cost?
let's talk about the different versions of Gold Road.
Right. Depending on your history with the Elder Scrolls Online, there's bound to be an edition of Gold Road that suits you. If you're an existing player, the upgrade versions may be just right.
If you're a new or returning player, the collection might be a good fit. It includes the ESO base game, all 7 previous chapters,
I'm not
and
sure what I
the
got.
new Gold Road chapter at launch.
I know I've got Necron,
That means
and I know I've got
the collection will
Morrowind.
allow you to begin your adventures in Tamriel right now, and play the new chapter once it launches.
Both the Gold Road upgrade and collection are also available in deluxe editions, which includes a bounty of additional in-game items themed around the Westweald and Skingrad regions, including a unique pet, memento, outfit style,
Look at that little doggo.
and first of its kind
Dang, look at that
mount,
guy as well.
all of which are granted at chapter launch.
Whichever edition of Gold Road you choose,
I don't like where his
there are
pointy
several
tail's
pre-purchase
going. If I was
rewards
going to
you can
ride
unlock.
on that guy's back,
These
though,
include
he's
a
got like a
striking
big
new
scorpion tail.
pet,
I'd be like, you're not
and
going to
crown
stab
crate
me with that
delivered
tail,
at
right?
launch, and instant in-game access to the spectacular wolf mount.
He's a
For a
wolf
limited
boy.
time, if you pre-purchase Gold Road, you'll get instant access to this matching wolf pup pet, so don't miss out.
You can pre-purchase the Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road right now on ElderScrollsOnline.com or select retailers for PC and Mac, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5. Of course, we have a lot of exciting releases, in-game events, and community fun lined up for the Elder Scrolls Online between now and chapter launch too.
You'll be able to explore 2 new dungeons launching along with Update 41. You can get a first look at these new dungeons and Update
So
41
how long
by
have they
helping
been
us
talking
test it
about
all on the
ESO now?
PC and Mac public
I'd
test
say
server
probably
in just a few days. Then this spring,
probably about
ESO will introduce the prologue quest
40
for Gold
minutes.
Road. This free quest line
Probably
sets
about
up the
40
events
minutes.
of
You
the
think they'll,
upcoming
like,
chapter
say
and is
anything-
available to anybody who owns a copy of the Elder Scrolls Online.
Say anything like
If you'd like to check out some of ESO's past DLCs
significant
and
in
chapters
the
for free,
next-
then now is your chance with the ESO Plus free trial,
like-
live right now on
It can't
all
go. It can't go
platforms.
on for like
There's
another
also
20
a
minutes,
ton
surely.
of fun in-game events lined up over
Surely.
the next few months, including the now live Guilds and Glory celebration, then the White Strikes Mayhem PvP event, and of course, the fan favorite Jester's Festival. Starting right now with the Guilds and Glory celebration, you can earn the Moloch Ball Illusion Imp Pet, as well as its morphs over the course of 2024.
Blah,
It's
blah,
the
blah.
perfect companion to get you in the celebratory mood as we head into
Stuff
the
and
incredible
things.
10th anniversary celebration for The Elder Scrolls Online. To learn more about this year's Morphing collectible, check out our preview article on the official ESO website. We've grown in so many ways since ESO first launched. With international community managers across 15 unique territories and 7 officially supported languages, this massive celebration of ESO and its community is our biggest one yet. And it will include many in-person events around the world. As Matt mentioned earlier, the fun kicks off with our first in-person event in Amsterdam, Netherlands, and continues all the way into 2025 with our largest in-person event in the US yet. We hope to see you at one of them. Check ElderScrollsOnline.com for the details on our upcoming
This
Quarter
part
One
has
Dungeon
been
DLC,
mainly just sales
in-game
speak, right?
events, and our 10th anniversary plans. We have big things ahead.
We can't wait for you to join us as
I'm
we
actually going to
celebrate
check this
10
out, though.
amazing years
I'm
of
actually
the
going
Elder
to check
Scrolls
this
Online.
out. Hey,
Together.
Crowbrew, what's up, dude? Hey, man, how's it going? It's going well. How are you,
All right,
buddy?
so let's recap.
Happy Big
We've
Thursday.
revealed
Let me
ESO's
do a
upcoming
shout-out
chapter,
loaded
The
up.
Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road, and shared what kind of adventures and features you can expect when it launches June 3rd.
We
for
can pull the
PC,
trigger
Mac,
safely, I
and
think. They're
June
still
18th for
upselling.
Xbox and PlayStation
They're still
consoles.
upselling.
This
Dang,
includes
what's
a
this
new
game?
zone, the Colovian region known as the West Weald, which is a storyline that features the return of a forgotten prince.
Stay in there,
Fidelity.
buddy.
And of course,
Also, how
the
you
brand new
been?
scribing system, which allows you to unlock and customize special skills
How
for
you
all your
been, dude?
characters.
Hope you've been well.
And don't forget,
It's good to see
ESO
you.
Gold
It's good to
Road
see
is
you.
available for pre-purchase today. We've got a lot
I think
planned for
they
ESO's
must
10-year
be
anniversary,
pretty much
which
wrapping up
includes a
now, right?
host of
Because they're
in-person
talking
events,
about
starting with the ESO 10-year celebration
they're
in
talking
Amsterdam
about
this
release
spring.
dates and
Make sure to
events
RSVP if
and
you
stuff
haven't
like
already
that.
done so.
Doing
From
pretty
all of
good,
us here
thanks.
at
Don't
ZeniMax
know.
Online Studios,
Didn't know we
thank you
had
for
a show on
watching.
today. Any
Keep
good
an eye out
announcements?
on our
It
social
was all
channels and ElderScrollsOnline.com
it was like
for more
the one they
information
did
on
last year. It
everything
was
we've
like a
covered today.
developer
And don't forget
direct
to
when
tune
they
in
were like
next week for a
they'd get
first look
like
at Update
the actual
41.
development
We
teams
can't
to
wait to
talk
share
about
more
upcoming
details with
games.
you on the upcoming
So
Gold Road
we pretty
chapter,
much knew
anniversary
what was going to be there.
celebration,
There was
and
one
more later
surprise,
this year.
which was
Thanks
Square
again for joining us
Enix
today,
and
and
them
we'll see you all
releasing a
next
new Mana game. But they had Avowed, Indiana Jones, Hellblade 2. I can't remember. It was like Aura. It looked like Civilization. What else did they show? I think I'm missing one. I feel like I'm missing one. That might be it. And then they had Elder Scrolls 1 on its own. Yeah, there we go. They've wrapped it up now. No Stinger? Nope, no Stinger. All right, let me mute that before they play ads. Okay, I'm gonna hold on. Just gonna close that down. There we are. Jobs are good. And one more time. There we are. Good old God Howard there. So yeah, that's it. That's it. That was Battlefield 2042. Was that the last one that came out? I'm not good with my Battlefields. I don't really know them. I think I tried Battlefield 3 way back in the day, and that's about it. That's about it. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for the show, I guess. I don't know. It was kind of like meh for me in general. I'm going to check out the new ESO stuff, definitely, because it's going back to Cyrodiil. So that intrigues me massively, because I love Oblivion. And Indiana Jones looked pretty good. I'll try out Indie, though, because like all of this is going to be on Game Pass anyway, so I'll try Avowed out of curiosity at the very least, because it's Obsidian. I'll try out Indie, because that actually looks pretty cool. And we'll play Hellblade 1 before May, and depending on that how that goes as well, I'll play Hellblade 2 as well. So there's some things to take out of it, I guess. I didn't feel like it was as like hype as last year. Like last year though, they shadow dropped Hi-Fi Rush, right? And they had a bunch of other stuff which intrigued me last year as well. Yeah, that's it. I've been playing it again lately. I'm talk shit, but it's good fun. As long as you're having fun, right? That's what counts. That's what counts. Oh, Cyrodiil would be awesome in the ESO. Yeah, that's where they're going next. They go in between Valenwood and Cyrodiil. And there's a new Daedric Prince, like a forgotten one. I want to know what her whole deal is all about. But I think I'm going to jump back into ESO and check it all out. Because it was so nice seeing Cyrodiil all new and shiny. Those Iliad ruins looked sick. So they look pretty cool. Not going to lie. That and probably Indiana Jones were the best things for me. And Avowed, I'm just like, can't get like too excited for that game before it comes out. Who knows? It might be amazing, but I got the same feelings from it as I did from what was that other game they made? There was like that space game. Outer Worlds, was it? Because I wasn't too fussed on that, and I couldn't get hyped for it on the build-up either. I get the feeling that that's like gonna be their Outer Worlds but Skyrim, you know what I mean? But I could be wrong. It could be amazing, and it'll all be on Game Pass anyway, so we'll try it all out. We'll give it all a fair shot, I guess. Yeah. So, bloody hell, it's like 10 to 10 already. It's 10 to 10 already. I'm going to wrap it up now. We'll raid out, okay? We'll find a homie online that we can raid out to. I will be back tomorrow. Oh, is the stream okay? Yeah, I was just catching up with myself. I will be back tomorrow. I got to find a way of making up up for yesterday as well. Because yesterday wasn't my fault. I had it was an area outage that I had for my internet, and it was literally out all day. But I still feel bad. I hate missing a stream, I really do. And I've got to make it up to you. We've got to do. I think we'll either do. We won't do an extra long stream tomorrow for Fallout, okay? Because it was a Dark Souls 3 stream that we missed. What I think unless you guys want me to do something different, okay, let me know. But I think what we'll do is we'll do an extra long Dark Souls 3 stream next week. Like maybe I'll start like an hour or two early, and we'll just play for as long as we can after that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that, because otherwise we can maybe like do an extra long stream tomorrow. I got something in mind for Saturday if we do end up beating that final DLC of Metal Gear Rising really, really quickly. I know what we're going to do to make up the rest of the stream time on Saturday. But let me know. Let me know what you think of that. Sue Allen, Mr. Green Ranger out here, trigger the shit out of us and piss off. Come on. What do you mean, Sue Allen? What do you mean? That was the plan for today, right? We were all going to sit together and watch the Xbox show. That's what we do. Whenever there's like a big Xbox or Sony show, we tend to all gather around and watch it together. And usually it's quite fun as well. I've had fun today. But we are going to be... Well, it was meant to be an extra stream as well this week. Today was. But of course, yesterday was tits up, right? Because my internet was down yesterday. So it was meant to be a little bit extra for you all this week. But it ended up being less because we didn't stream Dark Souls yesterday. So I do apologize for that. But I don't know. I'll send a strongly worded letter to my internet provider. There you go. It's their fault. Crowbrew, I came here expecting 6-hour stream of Ape Escape 2. I'm so upset now. I'm sorry, buddy. I've never played Ape Escape 2. Never once. I'm sorry, though, buddy. Sue Allen, yeah, that's me being Spew Allen. You're never going to let that rest, are you? I'm never going to hear the end of that. Calling you Spew Allen. I'm never going to hear the end of that. You're going to bully me forever and ever. I'm going to be back tomorrow, though. Because tomorrow is Fallout Fridays. Tomorrow, and we're going to be carrying on with Far Harbor in Fallout 4. Oh, boy. Far Harbor's been tough, right? Far Harbor's a nasty place on survival, right? But we did pick up our best weapon last week as well. So I'm excited about that. We just got to get home and upgrade it now. Yeah, Far Harbor. Oof. I knew it was going to be a tough challenge, right? But oh goodness gracious, the worst thing so far has been the island itself and radiation. That's been the worst thing so far. Far Harbor has been hardcore. But if you like that sort of thing, I hope to see you there tomorrow for some Fallout 4 survival in Far Harbor. And we made it a little bit tougher on ourselves as well. And we left all our main gear back at home. We're kind of like starting from scratch. But it's been super fun. It's been super fun. And I hope to see you there. I'll be starting 6 p.m. UK time tomorrow, usual time. And we'll have a good old time tomorrow. And on Saturday as well. I think I'll make up for yesterday. I think I'll make up for missing yesterday's stream. We'll do something next week, okay? We'll do an extra long Dark Souls stream. Or, how does this sound? Rather than doing an extra long Dark Souls stream next week, why don't we do like an extra stream or two? To make up for it, right? Well, let me know. If you've got any suggestions, let me know. I'll do something definitely next week, though. Whether that be extra long streams or just extra streams in general. I fancy doing a 6-day week. I'm not going to lie. We haven't done that in a long time, right? We do 6 streams in 6 days. Either that or extra long Dark Souls. Anyway, I'll decide on the weekend, and I'll pop it in. I'll pop it in my schedule on Monday when I post that on Twitter. In the meantime, though, if you do have any suggestions, anything you'd like to see me do or play, let me know. You can let me know here by DMing me or on Twitter. It's up to you. It's up to you. Crowbrew, great to catch you for a little man. I totally read that the wrong way. I thought you were calling me a little man. I get what you mean, though. I get what you mean. Your energy always picks me up. I'm glad I could. Glad I could do something useful anyway, Crowbrew. I'm glad I can. Glad I could do something useful. Glad I could pick you up. If you ever need to pick me up, or just need a chat or anything, Brew, DM me, dude. I'm always here. Okay. DM me, and if you need a chat about anything, just let me know. Just let me know. Anyway, right. I think I know where we're gonna go tonight for the raid, okay? Cause it's not often I get to see my homie Unhappy Salmon online, and he's currently playing a fantastic game as well. He's playing a really, really amazing game that I love. I can't spell. Hold on. There we go. He's playing Shovel Knight right now, which is an excellent game. I flipping love Shovel Knight. It's great. So I'm going to give him a quick shout out, okay? If you're not following him, that's where we're going to be hanging out. So if you get left behind in the raid, just copy paste the name and then come meet us over there. That's where we'll be hanging out. And also, if you're not following him as well, consider dropping him a follow. You won't regret it, okay? He's an awesome tip-top dude. Consider supporting him, and you'll be doing me a solid, okay? So let me pull the trigger on this raid, because this is where we're going to be going to hang out right now. I don't think I've seen this clip. I don't think I've seen this clip before. I love salmon clips, though. They're always so funny. Unhappy Salmon. I gotta be really careful typing that out because I really messed up a raid a little while back now. I put the Happy Salmon without realizing, and the raid went through, so it must have raided someone completely different. And I was in Salmon's chat like, oh, the raid didn't work. And then some people came back then and were like, no, you typed in the wrong name. We were just, it's a random chat. So I have to always like really pay like 110% attention whenever I'm doing a salmon raid. But yeah, thanks for today. Thanks for coming to hang out, okay? Like I said, it was meant to be like a little bit extra this week, and it totally isn't because of what happened yesterday. I'm really I probably sound like a broken record at this point, but I'm really sorry about that, okay? It was literally out of my hands, though. But well, I'll make up to you. I'll make it up to you. I really hate missing streams, so I'll do something special next week. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears to the ground for that, okay? But in the meantime, I'll be back tomorrow for some more Fallout 4. I'm really excited for that. I keep saying this as well, but I still get excited to play Fallout 4 these days. I still do. Even after all these hours I've put in, after all this time. Oh, don't tell me he's gone. Oh, dang, I needed to refresh. Oh, shit, he stopped streaming like 3 hours ago. Dang. Alright, we're gonna have to find someone else to raid. My bad. My bad. My bad. I needed to press refresh. Okay, never mind. Let's find someone else to raid. God, shambles. Absolute shambles. Speak of the devil. Salmon. We were just about to raid you. And then I clicked on your, and it said, check out the Shovel Knight stream from 3 hours ago. Because it hadn't refreshed. I needed to press refresh. So, I was like, oh dang, he stopped streaming like 3 hours ago. Never mind. And then you showed up in the chat. That was like the best timing ever. That was perfect timing. How was the direct? It was kind of meh. Yeah, it's kind of meh. There was some of it just wasn't in my wheelhouse, so to be fair. It was probably some things that like got people hype. But just on a personal level, I think the Elder Scrolls Online stuff is really cool and really interesting. I'm going to check that out purely because it's going back to Cyrodiil, which is Oblivion. And Indiana Jones looked pretty cool. I'm not going to lie, that did look pretty cool. Avowed is like, I don't know what to make of Avowed. I'm going to reserve judgment until I play it. What else was there? Oh, Hellblade 2. I haven't played Hellblade 1. I hear it's really, really good. But I haven't played Hellblade 1. And Hellblade 2 got a release date as well. It's the 21st of May. I've heard really good things about Hellblade from a couple of people, actually. Unabashedly Ash thinks it's a really good game. And Cumin was saying good things about it before as well. So we're definitely going to play that before May. And depending on how that goes as well, we'll play number 2 as well. But I definitely, because I'm assuming all of this stuff's going to be on Game Pass. So we'll try out Avowed and we'll try out Indiana Jones as well, definitely. Oh, there's a new, you know, Secret of Mana, Trials of Mana. You know the Mana games? They're really all going back to like the Super Nintendo. There's a new one coming out for Xbox as well. What was it called? Vision of Mana? That looked pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, not as hype as last year. But then again, there was no Hi-Fi Rush this year and no Shadow Drop either. Pardon me a second, 2 seconds. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Just had a frog in my throat. Ooh, more ESO stuff. Yeah, there's a new chapter coming called Gold Road, set in Cyrodiil, which is where Oblivion's set. People have been waiting for a release date for that one for a long time. Yeah, Hellblade 2 got first revealed at exactly the same time as the Series X did at the Game Awards. And the Series X and the PS5 have been out for like, what, 2 years now? Something like that. How are you doing today, buddy? I'm good, thank you. I'm good. But feel good to be back. Yesterday, my internet was down and I couldn't stream yesterday. And I feel really bad about it, but it's one of those things, right? It's one of those things. And I've been saying to everyone today, I'll make it up to you somehow. Whether it's an extra stream or 2 next week or just an extra long Dark Souls stream, we'll make up for it. But yeah, no, internet was whacked out poo brains yesterday, so I couldn't stream yesterday, unfortunately. But we'll be back tomorrow for Fallout 4. Don't you worry about that. And other than that, I am feeling great, my friend. How are you as well? I don't know if I've asked you since you came in. I just burst out laughing because the timing couldn't have been better. It could not have been better. We need to find someone else to raid though, right? Should we go and chill out with HBJ? He's playing... What's he playing? HBJ is super cool as well. Super duper cool. He Final Fantasy 14. I wonder if he's playing with the gang. I wonder if he's online with Cheddar and Ash, because they're not online, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're not playing with him. Should we go and hang out with HBJ? What are we saying, chat? What are we saying? Salmon, I'm great. Beat Shovel Knight today, and I got a set schedule going again. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I flipping love Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight's such a good game. Such a good game. GG's for beating it today as well, Salmon. That's good news. So you've got a set schedule. That's awesome. That's awesome. I look forward to hanging out in your chat more often. That's gonna be super cool. Right, let's go and hang out with HPJ, shall we? Hustler Bo Jenkins. The last set of stages gave me some troubles. I love that game. I'm gonna have to play through that game because it's fucking awesome. I've got it on the Switch as well. I've got it on the Switch, and it's a perfect Switch game, if you ask me. And I've got all the DLCs as well. Oh dang, that's got to go on the backlog. That is, 100%. Sorry for keeping. Oh, don't be sorry, buddy. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. All right, I'm gonna give a shout out to HBJ. Okay, very much the same like I was saying for the last raid. If you don't follow HBJ and you get left behind, just copy paste the name and come meet us over there. That's where we're gonna be hanging out. And if you don't follow him as well, maybe consider dropping him a follow and supporting Hustler Bo Jenkins. You'll be doing me a solid. HBJ is awesome. He's a really nice guy, legendary guy, very chill, very good vibes in his chat. He has one of the smoothest voices on Twitch as well. Very relaxing over there, very chilled out vibes. So let's give a shout out to HBJ, and that's where we're going to be going to hang out now. Just in case you get left behind. Did I... Ignore that one. Okay, ignore that one because I made a spelling mistake. Oh, Tooth, what's up, dude? Alright, let's get you a shout out. Lurky. We're going to be raiding out now, Tooth, but thank you very much for the lurk, buddy. I'm going to queue up the one for HBJ as well. Legendary clip. Team Supreme. There. Tooth and Goop. Right. Copy paste this one that I'm about to put in the chat, okay? Because this is the correct spelling. I messed the last one up. There we go. Alright, so that's the correct one, okay? And that's how it's done. And that's where we're going to be going to hang out in just a second. He's playing some Final Fantasy 14 at the moment. I don't know if the rest of the gang are playing. Because he does play with Bite of Cheddar and Unabashedly Ash, but I'm not sure if they are there. It wouldn't surprise me if they are, but we'll. They're not live, but they might still be playing. They might be playing together. Who knows? Fingers crossed. Okay. But thanks for coming to hang out today. Even though it was a shorter stream and it was just like, you know, watching something and reacting to it together. It's been nice, okay? It was meant, like I said earlier, it was meant to be a little bit extra for this week, but because everything fell through yesterday, it didn't end up being a little bit of extra anything. I was forced. What do you mean you were forced to, Alan? What do you mean by that? Forced to what? Are you is this WoW speak again? Is this WoW speak again? But yeah, I hope to see you tomorrow for Fallout, okay? And until then, have a great rest of your big Thursday. Okay, I'm probably going to play a load of Baldur's Gate, if I'm honest with you. I've been enjoying that today. But whatever you get up to, enjoy yourselves, look out after yourselves, and look out for each other as well, okay? Because that's really important too. But until tomorrow, WoW speak. Yeah, WoW speak. World of Warcraft, right? Krover, see you soon, man. You too, buddy. You too. Take care, everyone, okay? And it's the finish line tomorrow, so don't worry about it. tomorrow's Big Friday, and then it's the big weekend, and then we'll all enjoy ourselves. But until then, take care, okay? And that's peace out from me. So good night. Bye-bye. Nosta.
Impossible, see the invisible.